Yep. Of course, everything is all jacked up. Where are we at here? Boom. Now we're in the zone. Hello. Check. Coming through live. Welcome back, Black Magic TV. It's Sunday night. This is the wrong deal. Bear with me. As usual, I've been fucking with stuff. So, all of the aspect ratios are totally bojanky. Give me 1 second here. Get these all figured out. This is just excellent. Maybe one day I'll learn to leave well enough alone, but probably not. Probably won't do that. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see there. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. There we go. It's Sunday night. We got the old Frizz Whizz coming on here. I gotta fix this one too. There's the old computer screen. Got to get that fixed. Been having that border. Been having the border, Frizz Whizz. You just ain't been paying attention. There we go. Fix all these. Get these all situated. How's everybody doing tonight? I see you in here spying. We see you in the chat. Jump on in. Don't be afraid. Thank you, Anson, for correcting him. Oh, boy. We got the Dirty Donnie mug with the hot tea. Actually, here, we can put this back on now. There we go. You've literally been on the show with that border, Adam. You're going to be on it again tonight with that border. Adam and I are going to talk about all the hot topics. Politics. We're not going to talk about that. Get the border up there. We're not talking about politics at all. We might. I don't know. We could. Oh. Repositioned the light. I feel like the light's better again. That looks good. Change a few settings for the camera. Looks like it's going better again. Feeling pretty good about all the settings. If I'd have done it more than 5 minutes before the show starts, it wouldn't have been all jacked up. Readjust this mic 700 times here. There we go. Let's see who we got with us tonight. If you're watching, jump in the chat. If it won't let you jump in the chat, that means you need to close your Instagram or Facebook where you click this link and open up on your YouTube, because I believe you have to be logged into YouTube to jump in the chat. No, you could time him out for like 30 seconds if you want. We don't need to kick him for the disrespect, though. He's not disrespecting like that. He ain't disrespecting like that. In fact, I need to get the old discordulator pulled up here. Everybody have a safe weekend. Good weekend, I hope. Dang, they've created a whole new Discord on here. Let's see. I need to go here. I need to go there. Okay, we got that set up. Again, per usual, just not prepared at all. Not prepared at all. Oh, a date. A great reason to get all dressed up. Isn't that nice of them? How's this thing look? Yeah, it don't look too shabby. Oh, you just have to go over on their names on the chat, and then you just right click, or no, you just click on their name. You left mouse button click it, and you can Do whatever you want, Anson. Oh, we got Jacob Segura with us. What is up, Jacob? Let's get rolling here. Let some people get in here. Let them jump on in. We've been going 9 minutes already. That's wild. That's that intro at work, baby. Let me get the Frizz Whizz on here. You guys staying out of trouble, Jacob? Oh, good Lord. I did indeed drive by your castle, Anson. Did a bit of a drive-by. Oh. What up? Give me just a minute. I was just prerequisiting you in here. Yeah, I saw you, Anson. Oh, tell your mom I said hi. Got a full screen here. Fuck, how do I do this? Nope, that's not it. Adam's with us. Right now the official co-host. He was supposed to go, oh, fuck yeah. I guess I'll do that. He was supposed to, the Frizz was supposed to go get a camera today because he got a computer. But he did not do that. Oh, Uncle Jerry with a howdy do. Here, I guess we'll flip it over. Adam, you gotta look at the camera, dog.
Goddamn, it's in front of my screen. All right, whatever.
Move it.
I like to have a little angle break, baby.
What do you got?
I got a little like
Phone holder? Oh my god. You got the monkey arm. Chopping your head off on the frame.
I can't see myself.
I gotcha. Do you see my camera on the call?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that way you're not trying to watch the stream and be delayed. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'll just change this
Uncle Jerry with the fellers in the chat. Uncle Jerry's going full southerner since he moved to the coastal region of North Carolina. Uncle Jerry actually had a hot Tinder date.
Oh shit! Need to know how that went.
Yeah, I know. He said it went. I think it went pretty good. You're doing double duty. Jerry's watching the latest episode of Black Magic TV while watching the live stream. Yeah, dude, it's gonna fucking melt the algorithm doing it that way.
That was a good episode.
Oh, thanks.
Sounds like we have a lot more stories to tell.
Oh, me. Well, we're currently still. We never stopped making stories. Me and that dude were hanging out every day, all day, most of the time. We were thick. Oh, you know what's happening is no one can hear you as usual.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give it now. Talk.
Test. One,
There
two.
we go. There we go.
Frizz Whizz.
They gotcha. I think you're coming in both speakers.
How do I sound, everybody?
Yeah, it should be good.
Get ready for these dulcet tones.
The dulcet tones of the Frizz Whizz. We actually all decided, Jerry, we're going to do a whole Jerry Glitter episode where we do nothing but talk about Jerry Glitter. So that should be...
Jerry Glitter.
Jerry
with a
Glitter.
J, not Gary, right?
Yeah, Jerry with the J, as in JJ.
Yeah.
As in Uncle Jerry. Jerry Glitter. That's
Yeah.
Jerry's drunk alter ego.
I thought Uncle Jerry was.
Well, yeah, he's the straight ego. Jerry Glitter is his gay alter ego.
Yeah, Gary. Well, the real Gary Glitter's in hot water again.
Oh, what did he do? Raven or
You didn't hear
PDF
the
file?
story?
Did he PDF file another child?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that was the last. He got out of prison and immediately got in trouble again.
Oh yeah, that sounds right. Well, I believe you and your beloved Chief still rock that song as your anthem. I've had several
Yeah,
people try to argue that to me as being as like they'll get on some holier than thou shit. I'm like, aren't you a Chiefs fan? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, you probably really like Rock and Roll One. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, it's weird that you're on this high horse, but your favorite song was written by a guy who was touching children.
I don't think a lot of people were in the know. I tell people every once in a while, and it's new news to them. So I think
If
everybody
they don't
nowadays is
know, then they ain't been a Chiefs fan. That's like telling me you don't know that people think the tomahawk chop is inappropriate now.
well, yeah.
But I don't think you'll ever stop that, right? I mean, I saw you
I
chopping just last week.
I've tried to stop most of those.
I think it's
Actually,
the. I think people have given. At least they've given up on the chant that went with the chop. I think. I think that's the. I think is that still going loud and clear at the
it,
stadium?
well, I mean, yeah, the stadium and the parade, man. I mean, I guess it's just the circles that you hang out in.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help myself and kind of veer away from some of those things, you know.
No, it's do whatever you want. I don't care. I don't play
I
those.
mean, I don't really either.
I don't
But
play those politics. You can do the. You can do that all day long. I don't give a shit.
I was on Fox News at the height of the Stop the Chop.
Doing the chop.
Yeah, on one of their
At least it was on Fox News
commercial
though,
splashes. Yeah,
and not.
it's right in.
It's like local Fox though.
Yeah, yeah.
Think about that, like local Fox, local CBS, OK, NBC, but then you go national. People get real particular about which one they follow. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I thought I was gonna get a little backlash from that. Luckily, I didn't. But I was
Yeah.
just getting text messages saying people saw me in a
Dude, we saw you on the fucking news, dude. Dude, I gotta get a new camera mount that isn't attached to my fucking desk. Cause if
Get
I
one of these
fucking,
monkey arms, dude. You can bend it around.
is it a flexible guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that won't hold. I just need to get. There's a one I've been looking at, and I can. There's like a shelf behind my desk that's like built into the under the stair. I'm literally under a staircase right now. That's where I do this from. Like I'm on fucking full blown Harry Potter status. I realized that earlier. I know you hate that, Anson, but like I'm sitting. Like if I look straight up, that's like the bottom side of a staircase that's all finished off.
You might have
Thankfully,
just
it's all
came up with
finished.
a new movie watch, not Harry Potter, even though I'd love to. What was that? People Under the Stairs.
That's a great movie, dude.
Fucking awesome.
Fucking Wes Craven.
Is that Wes Craven did that?
I believe so. We'd have to. I can. Well, you're the one with the free hands here. Look it up on your PC right there in front of you. Adam
I'm
just
ready, baby.
initiated. Got the free PC from his neighbor. He's ready to get serious about gaming. Last night we were thwarted after an hour of attempting to play the fucking what
Uno.
some might say the most RAM consuming, just
Yeah, Wes
CP
Craven.
using game. Uno would not let me play.
That was a bummer, man, because me and
Mackie.
Mackie, yeah, were kind of getting into it. You kept getting kicked out, so we would just play a little bit until you tried to give it a go again. But
Yeah, it looks
it was
fun
kinda
as hell,
man.
dude. I'm stoked on it, dude. I'm stoked
I
on it.
honestly, I wasn't really looking forward to it because I'm not a huge Uno fan. But I don't know the little twists and turns they give you. It's
Yeah,
fun.
the added features,
Yeah.
stealing hands, all that shit seemed pretty fun. I wouldn't know. I haven't been able to play it. I was gonna try later, maybe, but after this, I still have to upload tomorrow's episode of Scarborough.
Ooh, yeah.
This one's about Ozzy Osbourne and Dave Ramsey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, are they connected in some way, or is it just two
Oh, it's like
different
that's the
tangents?
thing he loves is Ozzy Osbourne, and the thing he hates is Dave Ramsey. That's what he does every week. He talks about something that he loves and something that he loves to hate.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Gordon Ramsay. Dave Ramsey is the money guy.
Yeah. I mean, you could hate Gordon Ramsay too. He's kind of an asshole.
I hated him at first because I thought he was an asshole, but that's just his TV persona. I've learned that a lot of people in the public sphere have a certain personality that is just a very strong personality one way or the other. But once they're off camera, they're not that same person. And I don't think he's always an asshole. I think he can get a little heated in the kitchen and stuff, but I think he uses that energy to make a fun to watch show.
Hey, dude, it's an unpopular take, but I say fuck England all day, baby. So get the hell out of here. Take your ass back to England, baby.
Yeah,
I
take
got
your
no
taxes.
need for it. Keep your
We don't need those
taxes.
things.
Keep your fucking Union Jack. Keep all that.
But Dave Ramsey, on the other hand, I think it's funny because he's like, look, this is how you save money and you get out of debt and do this. And I'm sure a lot of it's helpful. But he's like, look at me. Well, yeah, you're selling all these people these fucking books
Yeah.
that they're spending their hard-earned money on to go
Look,
more in
remember
debt.
when I was on television? Before I had this YouTube channel, remember when I just used to be on late night? Remember when fucking TV just turned off? Was that do you remember that like as a child? Because how old are you?
I'm almost 40. I'm like a couple months younger than you.
Oh yeah, so like you're
My
about to be
birthday's next
40.
month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Remember when we were kids, and like at like midnight, the TV would just go to fucking static. Like certain channels. Like
Yeah,
I'm talking about when
certain
we were
channels.
real little. Like
Yeah.
or it would be like the fucking test screen where it's just like it's because you don't realize there has to be somebody at that television studio fucking putting tapes in and doing shit, which over time obviously that's changed. I'm sure there's still people. It's like the radio, right? Like there always has to be somebody operating the radio station. So
Oh yeah, for sure. It must have just been a thing where they started doing 24-hour cycles of shit. But I also have a weird childhood because my parents were in the military, so I lived in Germany for 6 years where we had one channel,
yeah,
one channel.
that's where
So
you fell in love with krautrock.
Yeah, I kind of like some of it.
How old were you living in Germany?
How
do I
was
not
like
know
from
that?
like 3 to 5, and then from like 8 to 10 or something.
Oh, okay. So you were pretty young. You
Yeah,
came back
yeah, I
just
was
in
really
time to become a shithead.
Yeah, exactly. I was there for the Berlin Wall going down.
Oh, I bet that was cool. Did you see it?
Nah, I mean, I didn't fucking know.
Oh, I thought you might have been one of them people out there with the hammer just smashing it down.
Yeah, I was like 5.
Dude, you were on the front lines of the Cold War, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's why my dad was there.
Your dad's in the CIA, huh?
Well, just the army, but
I don't know. Seems sus. He might have been a CIA man. What did he do after the army?
he started working at a vacuum repair place, and now he works at the Smithville water plant
Damn.
as a superintendent.
Anson
I don't
said
know,
his
maybe
dad
he's-
was there for the wall going up.
Damn.
Which side, Anson?
Yeah.
Anson's dad was actually a Soviet communist. He's like, nah, fuck this. Anson, how old is your fucking dad, dude? What year did the Berlin Wall go up?
Yeah, I don't even know that.
Didn't that shit go up right after World War II? Look that up, Adam.
Jesus.
Okay, in the
that's like-
60s. That was my second guess. Anson, are you like 65 years old and I just don't know it? Like, I thought he was the same age as us.
Yeah, okay, 1961. Okay.
Okay,
I guess I
Anson's
never
got
thought
old
about
parents. Anson, are your parents like in their 80s, dude? I mean, because to be in the army in 61, that means you could have maybe been 16, right? So his dad had to been definitely a boomer.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Anson has an old dad.
Yeah, Anson's dad is 80. Anson, you're the product of boomers, dude? Boomers. Oh, fuck. Anson, do you have siblings that happen to be like 10 years older than you? I wonder if Anson was one of those kids. I know a couple of those kids. Had them
Yeah,
boomer
yeah.
parents who were sitting there one night like, "Oh, Betty, let me knock it back one more time." And then they have like a baby at 60.
I tell you what, man, having parents that are older, I mean, Anson seems like a pretty well-rounded young individual. I feel like maybe he was raised well.
Maybe. I don't know.
My parents were just kind of figuring it out.
That's what I'm doing right now. My parents, they just kind of figured if they weren't getting called by the cops that I was not doing anything I wasn't supposed to do. So my fucking plan worked well until it didn't, you know.
Yeah. Nah, my parents had me scared of shit. That was their thing. It was just scare
An only
tactics. It's just like,
child. An only
wow.
child. How old are you, Anson? So his parents. Oh, I bet his dad was full blown, probably maybe Army lifer. If we're let's speculate Anson's family. His dad probably retired from the
Yeah.
Army, and the minute he
Let me Google
retired,
it.
then they had a kid.
Nah, see, I think the thing is the military wants you get incentives for having kids and being married in the military.
Yeah, but if you were up there putting the Cold War,
So his mom's dad had her at 48. Wow.
damn, is your
Okay.
mom like way younger than your dad? His mom's 40. Been with her.
I mean, it's an interesting way to go about it.
Yeah. I guess it would be 40. She could be like 50. Anson, how old are you? And don't give me some bullshit answer about how you're 7,000.
He was born in 1985, so he's our age.
Yeah, he's our age. But what did your parents do for a living? Why so late in life? They were just like, we're going to get careers and retirement. Okay, so his mom's 70. So his mom was like, okay, so if he's 40, like
It's only a
his
10
dad
year
was
difference.
40, his mom was only 30. So his mom was at a normal, kind of not old. That's the same age as our parents, probably. Like our parents are 70, are close to it.
Mm, my dad's 60. My mom's 63.
How, you're 40?
Yeah, my dad's 20 years older than me.
Damn, your parents had you at 20, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was the last of three, so
Okay.
one's dead, one's alive, and then my sister, she's exists.
Yeah.
You know, we don't communicate that much. She lives in
Yeah.
Lawrence. She's one of those people.
What, a townie?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, she was before, and then she was married, and she just had a baby. My sister just had she's about to get to be an old mom. She just had a baby at 40.
Oh, wow.
But she's also like had a baby with a dude that was married that left his wife, and now they have
Oh,
this
no.
blended family. Fucking crazy, dude. It's crazy. She wigged out after my nephew got murdered, and
Ah, jeez.
but then I have a niece. I have two nieces. One's my daughter's age. One's 14. And the other one's 17 now, or will be 17. But I'm not a big
It's
fan. I mean, I spent a lot of time in Lawrence as a kid, but I don't really. Fuck, I could not go there at all now. It's kind of like it's very whitewashed in the sense that like everything looks like the standard hipster shit. It's all like
yeah.
raw wood and like bright white walls, and it's like Jesus Christ, man, I'm tired of this shit. Give me some dark dingy place. Like I miss the old Seventh Heaven, dude, or the like, you know,
Yeah.
just the way there's all these corporate stores that look like they give the appearance that they're a mom and pop shop, right? Like, and that's what
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Josie Records. Like Josie Records, by all accounts, you would think that it's a mom and pop shop, but it's like a corporate chain.
Yeah, I hate being tricked by that shit. It's like being tricked by like Christian punk bands or something. It's just like, oh man, I'm kind of into this. And then you realize what's actually going on behind the scenes. You're like, no, I'm not allowed to like this anymore.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. I mean, there was a few places in Lawrence that had some character. I mean, I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know if there's a lot of shit that's changed. But I mean, it's a college town. They're gonna change shit for their customer base. I don't know.
No, I get it.
I mean, they're still they still have the bottleneck. They still have the jackpot. They have some cool music venues that have some history. And also, don't forget the fucking outhouse, baby.
Yeah.
I heard there was a documentary about that for in the punk scene. I really want to watch. I haven't seen it yet.
I have a Blu-ray copy, but I don't have a Blu-ray player.
Hey, I do, man. That PlayStation.
Oh, I might have to come over and watch that one night.
That'd be dope.
I got that from Sister Ann's Records and Coffee on 31st Street in Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, Anson knows some dark places in Lawrence. All right, we'll go on a Lawrence tour with Anson.
What kind of dark places are we talking about, Anson?
Should we bring our gimp suits?
Yeah, the only time I go to Lawrence, really, I'll take my kid to see her cousin sometimes, but then really, other than that, the swap meet, there's a badass car swap meet there. Last year it kind of fucking sucked, but there's generally a good car swap meet.
Speaking of swap meets, man, I wanna go on some of those with you, dude.
Yeah, I know you called me. You called me Saturday. You called me on the coldest day. It's been 60 degrees here. You called me on the one day when it snowed and it's 18. You going to any swaps today or no? Fucking not going out to a swap meet. 18
I was probably
degrees.
in my house for 2 weeks and just ready to do something.
Yeah, I haven't left the house in a while. I was actually going to go out Friday night, and then after it got cold as shit, I didn't do that.
All right, well, Anson.
Yeah, Anson, you can watch
outhouse screening.
Yeah, honestly, what we should probably do is Adam could just bring his PlayStation to my house.
Yeah,
and we can watch it over here because I do have a giant ass television in the studio. In crisp 4K, we'll hook the sound bar up.
All right, we need to make a list of activities because I also want to take Anson up on this Lawrence.
I want to know what the dark side of Lawrence is, dude. Are we making a documentary featurette on this? That's what I want to know. We got a few people watching tonight. Guys, if you're here, jump on in the chat. Don't be shy. Say hello.
Tell us your Lawrence stories.
Tell us your Lawrence stories if you got one. I think that's probably the first place Jerry kissed a man. Lawrence, Kansas. I was sexually assaulted by a woman there when I was just a wee lad of 15, and my sister punched her in the face. And
damn.
She was 38 years old sitting on my lap topless, and I was in high school. And my sister just punched her in the face. Just some old punk chick.
At a party?
Yeah, at a party, at a house party at some punk house.
Damn. Sounds like a cool party. So, yeah, we can play video games too, Anson. I'm down with that.
Yeah, we can play video games together as friends.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I will say I'm a geek for that Natural History Museum. It's awesome. I need to go there again soon.
No, I've never heard of it. I mean, I'm sure I went there when I was a kid. You know what I mean? It sounds like somewhere they probably forced me to go as a child.
I was going to say, as a kid, you'd probably think it was boring. I mean, there's some cool stuff there as a kid, but I don't know. I mean, I just kind of like...
Is it a history of what does it mean by the Natural History Museum?
It's just evolution of species, hominids, animals, things like that. They have a bunch of cool bones and old taxidermy, and I don't know, just...
Have you guys ever been to the Wyandotte County Museum?
No, but now I want to go.
It's pretty crispy, dude.
What exactly? Just give me a taster. What does it have?
It's just basically the history of Wyandotte County from Native Americans forward.
Okay.
It has artifacts and relics and wild shit from when the riots happened, and it's got all kinds of things.
Riots? What riots?
In the 60s, I think there were riots.
Oh, okay.
It's got all the shit about the floods. Ooh, speaking of stuffed animals, I have confirmation coming to the studio. My grandma passed away, R.I.P. Betty Jean. But before she died, she asked me what I wanted, and there was only one thing, and I've successfully procured it. I'm gonna go pick it up this week, but I'm getting a stuffed owl.
Oh,
Highly illegal to
damn.
have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there paperwork
Got
with it? Is it
paperwork with it, baby. The owl,
nice?
I feel like the owl was killing or got into or was killing my grandpa's pigeons. So he got permission from the game warden to smoke that fool. And
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ, Anthony, you're approving my that my grandmother's dead? So yeah, so I'm getting an owl to hang up. It's like a hunk of tree with a limb,
Uh-huh.
and the owl is perched on the limb.
Does it have like its wings out, or
No,
is it
it's
kind of
just
tucked
perched
in?
like tight. But dude,
That
I mean, when you see it, dog, it's looking at you, baby. That soul, the owl, soul of that owl is there. There's something mystical, magical about it.
dude, owls are mystical, magical animals, man. That's why
So
they
it's
put them
gonna
in Harry
live
Potter.
in the podcast studio.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. Especially because I'm sure there's probably some bootleg illegal taxidermies. I may have seen some around town.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
but
there's a bunch.
but it's like, will you ever get caught with it? Probably not. But is
Well,
there
I
the
probably
potential
yeah,
that you could get in trouble?
dude.
Yeah.
Um, it takes one person showing some guy that works at the game wardens or some game warden or some conservationist seeing that on a video, and you will
Yeah.
have the government knocking at your door. I have a friend that was like doing wood burning on skulls, and he had bought some monkey skulls and shit, and he got raided by the
Really?
fish and wildlife people.
Well, I will say those guys are probably pretty bored most of the time.
Doug,
So if
are
they
you
get a lead
drinking
on
Kool-Aid right now?
nah, it's LaCroix and cranberry juice.
Okay. I thought you were drinking red Kool-Aid, dude. What the?
I haven't had Kool-Aid since I was like 12.
It's I don't know. I don't know what kind of owl. I'd have to look up the kinds of owls. It's not a burl owl, obviously. It's a
How
fucking.
big do you think it is?
Oh, it's big. I mean,
Could be like
it's a big fucker, dude. It's probably like half the size of a
great
human.
great horned owl.
It's a hootin' owl.
Hoot now, yeah.
It's a hootin' nanny. Hold on. Oh, fucked it up.
Does it have big tips on its head?
Does it have big
Like
tits
ears?
on its head?
Yeah, big old titties. Like tips. It looks like
Hold
ears
on.
or something.
Hold on. Okay. Let's see
Man, I'm
here.
stoked for you, man.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm gonna name it Marv because that was my grandpa's name. Okay, it's definitely one of these. I think. I think it's a. Oh, here we go. The Missouri Wildlife. Let's see what this is. Fucker. I think it's one of these. A long-eared owl. I believe it's a long-eared owl.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me look here. Let me see. Oh no. No, you're right. It's a great horned owl, I believe.
Great horn.
Yep.
Okay. Oh man, yeah, those things are giant.
Yeah, I believe that's it. Because that's from the
Dude,
Missouri Wildlife Conservation.
you don't realize how big some of these owls are until they swoop your windshield. I've had it done twice. Take up the whole entire windshield and then roll off my car.
Yeah, it's one of those great horned owls because it has like those yellow
Sick.
green eyes and yeah, that's for sure it, dude. That's for sure it.
Yeah, that'll make a good little centerpiece, man.
Oh yeah. I believe that's the kind of owl. I don't have a photo of it. Let's see here. Oh shit, it could be one. No, it ain't that motherfucker. It ain't one of these weirdo ones. Yeah, it's got to be that horned owl, dude. Because that's the essential owl, right? The great horned owl.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Dude, look at this majestic ass photo. They done Photoshop this. Look at this. They done Photoshop this motherfucker. with like opaqued it out with like a fucking oh shit. Oh shit. They opaqued it out with a damn with trees coming through and shit. Yeah, but it's one of these owls for sure. It's an owl like
Okay.
this.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's like probably one of the coolest ones you could have gotten.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. I mean, it is an owl. It's a big bastard. It's been there for my whole life. No, we have them. I looked it up, Anson. It literally said it's possible. I think this is the kind of owl it is. I'm pretty sure.
And I'm not gonna lie, if I did taxidermy, it would be really hard for me not to like want to do shit like that. I know it's super illegal, but
I couldn't even begin to think of the weird shit you'd get into if you were a taxidermist.
oh, dude, trust me, I've put a lot of thought into it. My buddy
It's
Brandon was a
fucking.
taxidermist. No, I wanted to like team up with him to do weird art installations where like light bars are going through animals and stuff, and like make like weird. You know how like there's the jackalope and shit. Like make our own weird combos.
The old jackalope.
I had ideas, baby,
He's an idea man. The old idea man.
but then he got out of it.
Yeah. Then he uh then he was like, "Nah, fuck this. I'm not doing this shit." Anson's in the chat heavy tonight, dog.
I mean, it's kind of a fucking gross
Nice.
job.
I like it. Taxidermy? Yeah, it's sort of
Yeah,
weird. It's one of those weird things. Like, why don't you ever hear the animal rights people? Yeah, I never hear them going after taxidermists.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you would think that they would. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why. Maybe because they're not like mass producing taxidermy, so maybe it's not like I don't know, a leather jacket shop or some shit.
Yeah. Damn, they said that jackalope exhibit. Remember that time we went to that bar, the Jackalope in Austin, Texas,
Oh yeah.
and we fucking walked in the door, and 5 seconds later, Valiant Thor just started playing on the smallest stage in the entire world. That's one of the craziest rock and roll shows I think I ever been to. There was people jumping off that bar and like it was like a fucking movie, dude. People are flying through the air. Man, that was a life. That's a trip you never forget. That one going down to
Dude,
South by.
South by, I mean, I think I went like 3 or 4 years in a row, so they kind of blend together a little bit, but there was never a dull moment. It was like always just the most fun shit. I never went down there with a plan, and I just always found a place to crash. It like you turn around a corner, you do this. I was making those passes, so I was just like, I'm just gonna go in this event and see what the fuck's backstage, you know. And you just find the most weird shit going on.
Yeah, it was sick. I'd say I'd like to go back, but I doubt I want to go back. I mean, is it the
Yeah,
same at all? Probably not. Everything's
everyone's been
corporate.
saying that.
That
Yeah,
town got so crazy. I would like to go to that Psych Fest is probably the thing to go to instead of.
yeah. I think they renamed it Levitation, but
Yeah. But also I
because I'm,
don't do drugs, so I feel like, you know,
yeah,
there's probably a lot of like it's probably one of those deals that like if you're sober going to that thing, it's probably not the same because then you're going there with the anxiety of or I would be of like, oh god, there's be fucking people tripping on fucking hallucinogens and then
yeah. I mean, I went for 3 years. I would say I could have been more fucked up there because the thing is, when you get in there, they check your bags.
yeah.
You're allowed to have one bottle of water. And then when you go in there, you're spending like $6 a beer. So you're not really getting that fucked up throughout the day unless you're
Yeah.
spending like 300 bucks.
Do they have like
So
a
you might get
water
lucky.
refill station?
Yeah, I think they have stuff like that. But I mean, I know you don't drink, but I do. So what I did is I started taking smart waters and drilling a hole in the bottom, pouring them full of vodka, then putting a stopper in there, some hot glue or something. And
Jesus Christ, that
yeah.
your one bottle of water that you're allowed to take in, and you fucking smuggle in vodka.
Well, because you can get water there. It's not like you
Yeah.
need that bottle of water. You can get other shit. But I mean, I'd say I've been pretty
Oh, you can't even take like a
relatively
canteen
sober.
of water. You can only take.
It has to be sealed, and I don't think it could be over a certain size.
Damn. So you can bring like a
Um,
liter, probably a liter of water.
yeah,
No,
something
and
like
those
that.
commies, they're probably it's all them fucking. Don't the people from the Black Angels run that thing?
So I was gonna say it was called Austin Psych Fest, and then one year, like 3 or 4, maybe 5 years ago, they had it going on, and then a big storm rolled in, like the day before the show, like the event. Anyway, drenched the place. I guess the wind tore a bunch of shit down. Basically, they cut it off. They said no. But the fucked up thing was it was so soon to the event that they weren't necessarily trying to cancel it ahead of time. So people had already bought their plane tickets, whatever. People were already down there, shit like that. So I think they lost their ass. So I'm pretty sure. So they canceled it for that year.
And then sold it.
You have to refund everybody. Obviously, that's not going to really help a lot of people out that spend all that money on other shit, hotel rooms, things like that. You could have probably got a refund, but I'm pretty sure that's why it's called Levitation. Don't quote me on that, but it was like right after that year they changed it from Austin Psych Fest to Levitation. I think somebody bought the rights because those guys lost their ass on that one.
No shit.
But I'm
Probably.
pretty sure they still like headline a lot of the stuff. They're still a big part of it. I just think some other entity bought it.
You like that band?
I mean, they're fine. It's just they sound basically the same.
Yeah, dude. I saw them live and I was stoked to see them live. Like, whenever they had that song that was on the Target commercial, they had that album
Oh
come
yeah.
out with the green and orange one. But then,
Hmm.
honestly, dude, it's all like it's just like they keep trying to remake that Black Grease song and like failing at it. Like,
Yeah, it's something I could jam out to, but it's not something I seek out that much. It's just like I said, it just kind of sounds the same to me. I mean,
I mean, there's so
obviously it's
many
a little
other
different.
badass bands
Yeah,
that play that, like All Them Witches. That's one of my favorite bands.
yeah,
And then, fuck, who else is always playing that? Oh, the OCs. But we saw the
yeah.
OCs at that year I went to South by Southwest. I saw them, and I
Hmm.
remember walking out to the fucking Dead Milkmen coming out on that big because they were in that weird tent that was
Hmm.
in that fucking pavilion place with all those food trucks. And then we walked out, and there's a giant outdoor stage, and the Dead Milkmen were playing. And I'll never forget, like Vinny and everybody was like, "Wow, we're going somewhere else." And I'm like, "Dude, how do you not want to see? Like these guys haven't played together in like 20 years, dude." And I got to see the
Yeah,
Dead Milkmen, which is like, for me, was crazy, dude, to like be able to do that. Like number one, to like find so many bands that year, and then like be able to like see bands that like Vinny had been telling me about, right? Like, oh, you're this band's sick. Like, here,
hmm,
listen to it. Because this was like before you could just fucking Spotify and that shit was all, Pandora exists, but it was like kind of whatever played. So they had like a
yeah,
lot of like they had a really good garage rock mix. But then remember that Scion when Scion sponsored that garage rock festival here in Lawrence, Kansas? That was
yeah,
fucking crazy, dude. I got to see Hunks and his Punks, and I took my homie Eric,
yeah.
who's like older than me and like kind of a boomer dude, right? Suit kind of a Republican, kind of conservative, right? And we went, and he's like, "What in the fuck is this?" And I was like, "Dude, this band rules!" And it's just like four
Yeah.
fat chicks, and then this gay white skinny dude in lingerie singing bubblegum pop music, and he was just like, "I don't get this." Now he would totally like
Hmm.
he would understand it better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was dude, Zion Fest was wild. And then King Khan, I got to see him there, which you and I have seen him multiple times now. We've seen him at the Riot Room,
Yeah.
we've seen him in St. Louis. That was sick.
Yeah, a few times.
That was like the best idea we probably ever had on a show. Was like, yeah, we should probably go see this in St. Louis because these dudes are liable to never like. It had been
Yeah.
like 15 years. Like they might not ever come back because they can't get along for more than 10 minutes.
I mean, I kind of know why.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sure
I
he's
got
a fucking
I got a
asshole,
taste.
dude.
I got a
Yeah,
taste.
I'm sure he's an asshole. But you know, that guy he strikes me. You know what I think it probably is that barbecue is probably the least egotistical guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's the most egotistical guy. Or they're both just egomaniacs. I don't know. Because
Yeah.
I didn't meet barbecue. I just met King Kong.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know,
I don't
man. I
know.
know one dude was nice and one dude was an asshole.
He can't keep his he can't well you can say it. It's okay. It was King Kong. He was an asshole
Well,
to
yeah.
you. He wasn't
Yeah.
an asshole to me, but also I probably at that time I looked like I would fucking murder you. So, you know what I mean? Like I looked like a pretty serious dude back then. Like I was
That's true.
so like I'm sure and I was like big as fuck, so I'm sure I was intimidating.
And you were fanboying out and petting his ego a little bit.
Yeah, I
Just
was
kind of
petting his
hanging out.
ego. I was stoked to see him. Like and also I probably told him it was my birthday, so he was
Oh
probably
yeah,
like didn't be an asshole to me because of that. So
yeah. I mean, I did put my ass on him, but it was so he could sign your poster. It wasn't like I was like, yeah,
yeah, it
dude.
was an accident, but you know what I mean. He's a homophobe. What
Yeah.
do you expect? You heard it here first, King Kong, homophobe. But I mean, the same.
He hates hunks in his
He
punks.
hates hunks and his punks, dude. Refused to play at the same venue. Well, King Kong played at the Bottleneck at that Scion Fest, and Hunks and his punks played at the Granada.
Okay.
But that's got what Shannon from Shannon and the Clams is in Hunks and his punks. I think. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
those
really?
two
Okay.
have like a hair salon together in San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know it. Shit
That's their
about
day
that.
job. I was on drugs for a while, so I used to, you know, drugs and the internet really proved pivotal to find out information at the turn of when Instagram first started.
Yeah.
I was pretty well on there. Just
Yeah, I feel like
living.
so with that Scion show, I remember that night. I think I brought my camera. Uh, Basically Troy. I don't know if it was like Rich Boys Days or what, but they were geeking out on some dude that was shooting the shit with him. I forgot what band he was from, but they
That
were
would have
like
been Bleach Bloods days, I think.
Bleach Bloods. Okay, yeah. But he's like, oh, this one dude's from this band and blah blah blah, and he's hanging out with us. Get some photos with us and shit. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And then also it's just like they're just dudes.
Yeah, I've
Oh, tell you about my
as an
pompadour,
adult.
huh? Dude, I had the tallest pompadour back in the day.
So I don't know you. I didn't know you during the
No,
Pompadour
you met
days.
me right at the end of the pompadour. I thought it was like too cool to have like everybody was getting a pompadour, so I was like, I'm just gonna grow my hair out. I just started smoking a lot of weed and like didn't want to make my fucking was trying not to make my identity like some fucking 50s cosplayer basically because that's what people took it as.
I mean,
But
that's
I was
kind of
doing
what it
that
is,
shit
though.
from like 16. I was like like I started doing that when I was like 16, 17 years old. I had a pompadour and was like
Yeah,
cuffing up the sleeves of my I only have one picture and it's me playing an upright bass with like a fancy western shirt on
of
with
course.
my
If you have a
pompadour.
pompadour and there's an upright base, isn't far away.
No, fuck not. Not at all, dude. They used to call me Rockabilly. That's like Audrey. Like, there's a bunch of people you'll come across still call me Rockabilly because that's how
Oh,
weird
really?
it was that I was the only young person in that scene. Same thing. When I met you, I was like the youngest dude in the hot rod scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That I was
yeah.
in. Like, nobody else was into that shit. None of the rest of our friends were into any of that shit like I was, like the car stuff. And they still aren't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if it's just most of us are broke. I mean, I had some, I guess not hot rod stuff, but classic car shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't like taking apart, some lead sled thing and chopping it and shit. But I guess Chip had something that was kind of
Chip
cool.
always had weird shit and was always doing stuff.
I
He
think his
messaged
dad
me
was a
earlier. He
gearhead.
knows some guy that's like a professional arm wrestler or something, and he had watched my
Really?
episode of. He was watching the show and saw me talking about having that arm wrestling championship at Hillsiders. So he's like, "You want me
Well,
to have this
that
guy
guy's
just
not
come kick
invited.
everybody's ass?" Oh
Yeah.
damn! Look who it is. The mysterious stranger has arrived. Old fucking Lord Rags in the chat himself. Old Seth. What's up, Seth? Uh, Long time listener, first time caller. Yeah,
That's
dude.
on Seth.
Uh, I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. We're just rambling there.
I mean, LARPing 1950s, that's basically what he was doing. Yeah.
Yeah. I was living. No, I wasn't LARPing, dude. I was living it, dude. I was rumbling. I would rumble. I was getting into Chester
Playing chicken
rumbles.
with people.
I was playing chicken. I was dealing drugs.
Musical numbers busting out of
Dude, I
nowhere.
never did that. But I was hanging out with a lot of like black people from the streets at the time, and I was like stuck out like a fucking sore thumb, dude. I was just insane, dude. I was just crazy. I'm out here like just sticking out like a sore thumb.
They're like, check it out. I got this unique white over here.
Yeah, they're like, look at this young white we got with us. Check out this white.
They probably just didn't know what to fucking think. They're like, all right.
No, you want to really know what happened was this is the evolution of me hanging out in the hood. I used to have this buddy. Well, I still have this buddy. Him and his wife. When I first started smoking weed when I was like 21, like I used to get a sack. Gerald would get me a sack. He'd pinch a little off. You know what I mean? As one would, right? And
Yeah.
we worked at Jiffy Lube together, and they're like my family, dude. They're like my older brother and sister. They live in Atlanta now. Uh, and they I would go over there, and then I would buy like a pack of Swishers, like a 5-pack of Swishers in the box, like a box of Swishers, and Riri, which was Gerald's old lady, Riri would just roll up the whole box of blunts for me. And
Nice.
then I would just keep the box of blunts, and then I would just hit a blunt, a couple hits, and put it away, and just keep relighting the blunt and hitting it. And then that led to like, eventually, it was me. I learned how to roll I sat over there and I mastered the art of rolling a blunt, right? So I was
Yeah.
rolling my own blunts, and then I started smoking more weed, and then I started buying more weed because I would also I was starting to like dabble in like I'll buy an ounce and sell half of it and get my shit for almost free, right? And so
Yeah.
then that got to the point where Gerald's like, "Yo, dude, I talked to a homeboy, like, you know them, you know homeboy's brother. We work with his brother, like, just fucking." You just come in with me. And so I went in. I was like scared as shit, dog. I'm like, oh, wow, I'm going
Yeah,
to a
of
drug
course.
house, dude. You know, I don't know what's going on here. And I went in there and I was just being me and I started cracking ass jokes, talking shit. And they would laugh so much the first time I went over there. They're like, this motherfucker's cool. They're like, you can come back by your. As we were leaving, they're like, Tyler, you can come. You don't have to come with Gerald. You can come by yourself. And so
Nice.
from
Gotcha.
then on, dude, been friends with them. Still friends with them guys. Just talked to one of them the other day. Uh, Talked about having him on the podcast at some point.
Oh,
But
nice.
they taught me everything I know about hustling, dude.
Damn.
And I just
That's fucking crazy.
put it into every aspect of my life, dude. A lot of good life lessons learned by from my peers.
Yeah, man. I think I've heard that story a lot where people kind of learn hustling from the streets and then they're like, all right, I'm done getting in trouble. Let me see how I can do this.
Yeah, just
more
about
legal
like,
way.
dude, like a lot of like perseverance, really, and like
Yeah.
not freaking out when something bad happens, just working past it. A lot of problem solving. It's pretty wild. But like, then there's also wild shit where like one time their dad, I didn't know he was smoking hats on Blue Ribbon Lounge.
Tom Blue.
I didn't know like he smoked wet, right? And so we're at a party, and then like I took a big old hit of this blunt that he passed me,
Oh no.
and then they were just like grabbed me. One of them grabbed me and was like, "You got to go home right now." And I just got in my car, and I fucking barely made it back to the house from down here in KCK all the way out to Bonner. I barely made it before that shit hit me, dude. And then I was just like I was gone. I woke up the next day not like in my bed. Thankfully, I was at the house. You know what I mean? I got home and like got in bed, but then it hit and I was just zooming, dude, just on another level, dude, on a different planet, and just was like, oh, and woke
Damn,
up,
Wayne
dude.
Brady shit.
Dude, I was fucked up, man. I couldn't tell you how many times I get calls from my neighbors back in the day being like, yo, your hubcaps are in the ditch. Your car is sitting over here on the side of the road. Like, what are you doing? Like, there were so many times I got home and I would wake up, dude, and I would be in my bed and I'd be like, oh, what? And like,
Yeah.
and then I would just be like, please say I didn't drive. Please say I didn't drive. And I'd go outside and there was like a 50-50 on whether or not my car was sitting in the driveway. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck. But that's really when, like, that's sort of when, like, I chilled on drinking, and then one night we were out, and a mutual friend of ours' wife at the time, everybody was doing Adderall, and I had never done it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never done coke I'd never done any upper. And
okay.
they were like, oh, you probably need this prescribed with the way you're always like shucking and jiving. Not, you know, me going like, oh, well, fucking, they work in the medical field. Like, I'll fucking probably could take this. And so there was this that night. It was like, I think I got it from Turney the first time. He just like, yeah, you want one of these? And I was just like, yep. And I fucking took it and just proceeded to stay up for like a day and a half, right? Because I was already juiced up. And then after that, it wasn't long. Then it was like, okay, well, we'll try this cocaine. We'll try this methamphetamines. And, you know.
Yeah,
that Adderall shit's fucked up.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
I know.
I don't do it as often as I used to, but...
Dude, I was doing it all day long, every day, baby.
I mean, I was too, honestly, for a while there, but... And I mean, yeah, and that kind of led to doing coke as well, but I never liked coke as much. It just didn't last as long. All the shit here stomped on and shitty. I've done, like, good cocaine a handful of times.
I was getting, like pure cocaine because I knew a guy. But I couldn't always afford it, you know what I mean? And then sometimes you get other coke, you're like, this is spicy. It's just like stepped on methamphetamines.
God. And I've only done meth a handful of times, but it was on accident.
Yeah.
Just...
Yeah, I accidentally kept doing it so many times. Just so many accidents. So many accidents happened, dude.
It became an accident where I'm like, okay, if this is just meth and not ecstasy, I'm not going to be mad.
Yeah.
But I wanted to know what ecstasy actually felt like. It took me about 10 times before it actually was what I thought it was.
Yeah, I never did X. I never did Molly, and I sold a bunch of that. Later, Jacob, hats off. Never even tried it, dude. Didn't want nothing to do with it. That was before I ever did speed or anything. And by the time that happened, I was already out of the Molly game. I'd been priced out.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. It's not. I mean, I haven't done it a lot, but I liked it when I did.
Yeah, I mean, people say they love it.
Well, the first time it worked for me was in Chicago on New Year's Eve, and it kicked in. My friend that got us that shit freaked out and hid in somebody's room. And I'm like, wait, you're the one that's supposed to be the expert on this shit. I'm in a living room full of strangers right now.
This dude's freaking out.
It was this girl that I know. And anyway, she dipped. So me and my other buddy who were on it are just kind of like, what do we do? And then it started to kind of settle a little bit. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to, you know, I try not to let it get to me, you know, any sort of hallucinogen or anything like that. I'm like, all right, mind over matter. Just fucking be normal.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting here hitting on dudes' girlfriends.
Those are all, but okay, normal for you. Getting next thing, where else were you doing?
Well, okay, I'm trying to be normal. And
yeah, you were succeeding. That's just some normal shit you would have done, is hit on some dude's girlfriend.
I mean, not on purpose. I didn't know, but
Well, I know.
Anyway,
Yeah. Again, also normal for you.
but at a
Never
certain
check
point,
ahead.
well, one was pretty obvious and I should have known.
Oh
But
shit.
anyway, uh, then later in the night, me and this big British dude had a bet to try to get a girl into this teepee that they had in their living room with us, just to get them in there, nothing else.
Yeah.
Tried to convince this Asian chick to do it. She wouldn't, so I gave her I had a little like razor blade thing on my key lanyard, and I'm like, here, open it up. I'm like, if I do anything weird, you can stab me with this, but just go in there with me. I have a bet. She didn't want to do it, so I was like, all right, well, give me the thing back. She just stabs me right in the hand with it.
Fuck.
I'm bleeding everywhere. I'm just like, all right, that happened. And then literally like 5 minutes later, she's making out with me.
Damn. That sounds like a dream woman for me, dude.
It was a fucking weird night.
I talked to my ex-girlfriend the other day, the one that physically assaulted me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Oh, it was fine. My phone popped up and was like, I'm not going to say her name. It's so-and-so's birthday. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, it's been long enough. Like, we were cordial enough. Like, and I had seen her since the punch in the face, you know what I mean? But, like,
yeah,
you know, it was fine. It's weird. It's that weird thing where it's like, I don't like being punched in the face, but I like your gumption. But I would have preferred dude, did it when she was shithoused, right?
Uh-huh.
That's the only problem I have with it. If she'd have been stone cold sober and just fucking socked me for being an asshole, then I probably would have that'd be a different story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was the, binge drinker.
Yeah.
Hitting me in the face that I was just like, yeah, this ain't a good combination.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Anson wants to join in.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, Anson. Fucker, how do I do this? Oh, wait, I know.
I can honestly say I never had a girlfriend try to punch me.
Really?
Never, man.
Shit,
I mean,
I've had punch me, all kinds of things.
I'm sure I've had random chicks try to, but...
Oh, you definitely had that. Let's see. Add friends. We add Anson here. Get another wizard in. Oh, God, why does it do this every time? Gotta reshare my screen. Oh, no, I don't want that. Gotta turn my camera on. Adam, turn your camera back on. Fuck, you still there, Adam? God damn it. See, this is what happens. Every time. Every damn time. Oh, God. Now I've lost both of them. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It says they're both in here. Guys, where are you at? Can you hear me? Jiminy Christmas. Okay, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to have to disconnect. And we're going to have to go here. And we're going to have to call. Alright. Hey, there you are.
Yo. I'm back.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Okay, yeah, turn my camera on, bitch. I don't know why it's doing this. Is Anson's like in the Discord? Hold on, I wonder if I can just do this and drag him up to the... Anson, you have to answer the fucking call, dog.
It's just not answering.
Yeah, I don't know.
Answer the call.
Create a group. Fuck. Okay.
Hello.
There we go. Turn your camera on. Adam, you gotta answer now. Shit. What are we doing? What kind of crackerjack operation is this?
Hats on, sorcerers and select wizards.
Hold on. They can't see you. Fucking Adam's looking. There you go. Oh, you got the wizard hat, huh?
Yes.
God damn it. Why is this doing this?
How can you say hats on when you don't have one on your head already?
I got a hat on.
Yes, indeed, to
Street
hide the
cruiser.
pompadour.
The Pompadourius. Okay.
Are we still waiting for the Frizz Whizz?
Yeah. Adam. Fuck. He doesn't know how to use Discord. Just get in here.
He's got a PC now, so he can Discord all he likes.
No, he's still on his phone because his ass didn't go get a. He was supposed to go get a webcam today, and he did not do that.
The plague has long been over for 4 years. It's not like computer cameras are in a shortage anymore.
Adam, join the group that we're in. That's on the direct messages. Come back in the top one. Good God, we're losing the entire viewership over this shit. Fucking technology.
I ruined everything, as usual.
It usually doesn't do what it just did. It usually just adds the other person.
I blame the Frizz Whizz.
Oh, here we go.
Ah.
All right, are you back?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to.
Oh no, you could just join. I already made the group. Fucking show your camera though, dog.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's the beautiful face of Frizz Whizz.
Oh shit! I got your face is right on the. Oh shit.
Now, Frizz Whizz, I've heard rumors that you may have purchased the wrong rogue outfit.
No, nobody's even seen it yet. Oh, I made a joke about purchasing the wrong rogue outfit.
Did you end up purchasing a Gambit outfit instead?
That would be. I mean, that's kind of like a rogue in a way. Just put a little hood on, right?
You could certainly name your rogue in the game Gambit.
Something to think about. That guy's cool, man.
He is. He does not even need the middle fingers of his gloves.
Have you seen where they're Oh damn! Look at that. How do I do this? Oh, okay.
Has anybody ever tried to play D&D but as X-Men characters?
Yes, there's lots of modifications in that way.
Have they ever tried to play butt-ass naked? That's what I thought Adam was going to say. Dude,
It's happened too, I am sure.
Are you fucking vaping, Adam? Are you vape lording right now, dude?
It's magic vapor.
Is that weed vape?
Yes.
No.
Why would
it
you
is
even
just
do
the most
then?
magical of vapes.
Because the Frizz Whizz is addicted to nicotine.
Did you used to smoke?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't remember you smoking. You got a bit of an oral fixation, huh?
I mean, not as much anymore. Now I'm on Zins.
You're on that. Yo,
He
you're on
is
that.
very good.
He's on that Tucker
is very
Carlson
good.
nicotine.
Yeah,
He is very good at incantations, that's for sure.
exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, he's
He's
good.
not a hand wizard as Merlin.
Dude, the hand wizard.
The hand
thing.
wizard was crazy, dude.
I'm
known.
just like,
I mean, aren't we all hand wizards at some point?
I've been a hand wizard since I've been like 11.
Yeah.
Well, we've all been mind wizards for millennia by now.
Yeah.
We certainly started off as hand wizards in our teenage years.
Oh yeah.
Anton, are those legal pads behind you?
Wait, where?
To the
Not here.
yeah.
Oh no, I do have lots of legal pads.
I
Seeing
thought it
how
was
my
a stack of
father's.
yellow legal pads. Just
Oh, I have an entire box of yellow legal pads of which I use all the time.
yeah,
Thank you, Blue. Frost vapors. That's what this is.
frost vapors.
Well, the reason I have so many legal pads is my father, even though he is 80, has somehow become the only paperless lawyer in the town of Lawrence. And so he said, would you like this large stack of reams of yellow legal paper?
Damn, your dad's a
I said
lawyer,
yes.
huh? What kind of lawyer is your?
Indeed. Child defense.
Like if a kid commits a crime?
That, or if a crime has been committed against them.
Damn.
Is-
I might need to hire
is-
does your dad practice in Wyandotte County?
He practices in all of Kansas.
Dude, I might have to talk to your dad. My kid needs a lawyer.
Uh-oh. Well, you might want someone closer by, not an 80-year-old man who is a hermit in Lawrence. But
Yeah, but the
most of
80-year-old
his
man
legal-
knows all the people who are judges.
yes, and also, nowadays he does not actually have to go to the physical court. All of child law is mostly on Zoom.
Damn.
Well, there you go. Problem solved.
Yeah.
He says his favorite part is he no longer has to stand for the judge.
Yeah, that checks out. Well, we might need your dad to give us a recommendation because we got a little bit of an assault and battery we're trying to combat here.
Oh,
He does. Well, I guess he does have a client currently that the Wyandotte chose not to prosecute, but yes, I think he can practice in Wyandotte quite often.
Well, we'll talk about
Seeing
that
how-
off the stream.
yeah, that's
We
probably
don't need to
why.
keep talking about that online. We'll talk about this later. Well,
Here,
legal.
I'll be back.
Legal sitch. Oh yeah, this is great. This is great for the show, Adam. Just get up and leave.
Well, XQC does that all the time,
Yeah.
so people love the chair.
Oh yeah, and as we can see, we'll just roast Adam's living arrangement here. What is are those white monkeys around the door?
That does sound like he might have frozen some
There's
fun.
also a satanic tapestry on the back wall.
Yes, that's very attractive to the
Adam's house
other
looks.
sex.
That's. We got different. I have a different style, I think, than most people when it comes to decorating my home.
My theory on the monkeys is they are monkeys that he has frozen, and now probably the animal control will come after him for illegally having frozen monkeys
Oh
as
yeah,
your
we
friend
could
did.
probably. I'll probably just turn him in. We could swat him right
Yes.
now. I got his address.
He is a wizard, so he may actually have paperwork for those frozen monkeys.
Well, he is the Frizz Whizz.
He is the Frizz Whizz, and that is his specialty, is freezing and chilling.
Cold chilling. That's what he
Yes,
does.
cold chilling.
Cold chilling.
But he is also cold-hearted.
Cold.
Which comes along with the territory.
Chilling. Yeah.
Yes. We also need to decide a time for our adventures and us all getting together.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that the other day. We need to make a new D&D day.
Oh, does the Frizz Whizz have a husky? That's very on theme.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a couple things to ask you about. Number one, what's with these fucking monkeys behind you?
Oh, the background? That's my roommate shit.
Okay, what about the devil shit? What about the satanic worship shit on the wall over there?
Oh, yeah, that's mine. I like
Oh,
satanic
Oh,
shit.
those monkeys? Oh, that's my roommate shit. What about the Satan shit? Oh, that's my stuff.
You know, if I planned a little better, I would have put all my cool shit behind me so it looked better.
Yeah. Oh, I just assumed you didn't have any cool shit.
Oh, I got cool shit, dude.
Is there like a fake sword? Is there a sword above your window? What's on top of your
Yeah.
window seal? Because I can see it in the fucking mirror. Because right now what you're doing is the best thing possible. Is you have a mirror
Blocking
positioned
everything.
behind you while you're videoing. That just shows us all the stuff you don't want us to see.
I saw the frame earlier. I could see that you could see my master sword up there. It's a master sword. from Zelda.
Matt Matt
Lord.
says he decorates with legal pads.
My lord, I think you misunderstand the Frizz Whizz. When he says he has cool shits, he's literally talking about the icy turds that he drops into his
Oh, okay.
tune. His latrine.
My
Yeah,
name's been a poop knife on my fantasy. There's only a good way to make a poop knife. You got to freeze that motherfucker.
a poop knife,
Yes.
huh? Dude, or here's the other option: is just eat more fiber. That's Here, let me do some hand magic, and I'll make you a plate of vegetables.
Well, from my whiz I just took earlier, I could tell I ate a bunch of asparagus today. So
Well, that's good.
I got the vegetables.
That's sick. I'm back on the vegan protein shakes.
Oh yeah, did you look up the Doyle's protein?
I did look that shit up, yeah. But I just buy shit like that at Retail Rebel because they get
Okay.
all the stuff like it's like a store that like I told you about it. They do like it's like damaged freight. It's by Anson and
yeah.
I's houses. Fuck Anson.
Bones.
I gotta look up how much that house is 2 doors down from you, dog.
I thought it was already sold.
No, there's a sign in the yard at one of the houses a couple doors down from you.
Yes, I think I looked it up for a friend in hopes that he might be my neighbor. But I think we found that it had sold for too much, in my opinion.
How much?
I can't remember. It was very snowy out at the time.
No,
the
I
Frizz
think,
Whizz was in high spell mode.
I bet it probably the sale might have fallen through then. You know what I mean? That happens a lot, especially right now with people they go to the end and then they're like, "Oh shit, I don't want that 27% interest on my home loan for $170,000." So they back out. Yeah, Frizz
Are
Whizz
you
does
thinking
need
of-
a pod studio. I'm just dabbling.
Are you thinking of moving closer to me?
I have the most janky setup right now. I definitely need something better.
I like this neighborhood. I'd like to stay around here. I'd like to find somewhere around here that has a decent garage out back. If I could
That
find
house
that.
does have a garage out back.
Does it? Fuck.
Yes.
Shit. Damn, if I could get I tried to buy my grandma's house and I got very abruptly stopped in that tracks. They said, "No way, Jose." I said,
Why
"How
was
about you
that?
guys sell me this house for like $100,000?" And they laughed at me. Is actually all my dad did, because him, my aunt, and my uncle are splitting the money. It's like $1 million property. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they can
They
got to have that
for a
money,
fuck
dude.
ton.
God forbid anybody else in the family. I'm the one person that doesn't have a home. I'm the only person in my family that doesn't own their own home.
You
Is
think
it
they
a
waited that
large
whole time to not
estate?
get that house?
What's that? What did you say, Anson?
Is it a large estate?
Yeah, it's a pretty decent sized house. It's a
This is the aforesaid Betty Jean.
Yeah, this is Betty Jean's. Betty Jean and Marv. Marv built it with his bare hands. All brick, 2 fireplaces, upstairs, downstairs apartment in the basement, horse barn, some acreage, 2 dog kennels, pigeon coop.
And he strangled that owl with his own bare hands to make sure it did not deliver its message.
Yeah.
Any sort of hunter-type character.
Yeah, he didn't have no cows. He only trained bird hunting dogs. Old Marv fought in the Cold War. He was a sergeant major during the Korean conflict on the base in Anchorage, Alaska. Marv hated commies. It's probably why I don't like him either. Old Marv. He did a hell of a Jesse Jackson impersonation back in the day. He was a wild guy. He used to try to get me to go hunting. He made me take hunting safety. And I've never been hunting a day in my life. But every time I go out there to see him, he'd go, "You've been hunting, haven't you, boy?" And I'm like, "What?" And he'd go, "Them old split-tailed beavers." That's what he'd tell me.
Yeah.
Every time I go see him, that's what he'd ask me. You've been getting any split-tailed beaver out there? Like, what, Grandma?
Mystic Order approves Marv.
Oh, Marv ruled, dude. One time, Marv, my sister had a crackhead boyfriend, and she was all fucked up on drugs too. But he robbed the house. I sat on a dope house for like 2 days with a couple other guys. Went in, kicked the door in, got my grandparents' shit back, took it back to my grandpa, and he was just like couldn't believe that I was able to find my grandma's, like, it was like an anniversary clock and some like sentimental shit. And they was like real astonished that I was like able to get this stuff. But then like the next day, my grandpa, like, I heard from another friend of mine that lives out there that they saw my grandpa run that dude off the road, get out of his truck, and pull a shotgun on him and be like, "I'll fucking kill you if you ever come back around here." And that dude never came back. Wasn't long after that guy's car got vandalized. It was crazy. Like, got totally smashed in his own driveway. It was weird.
Huh, your grandfather didn't ask him if he went hunting?
Do what?
Did your grandfather ask him if he had been hunting?
No, he did. I don't think he asked old Jimmy much of anything other than, "Do you want to live or die?" Probably would be about all he asked. Marvin.
That would have been the perfect time to tell that joke.
Yeah. You want to? Yeah. He probably turned him into a split tail. He was the first trans man in Kansas City, actually. He fucking turned him into a split tail beaver real quick.
My lord.
Yes.
Did you ever go to the View when it was still called that?
The View?
Where Mockingbird once was.
Oh, the gay bar?
Yes.
No, I never went, but my buddy's uncle owned that building. He was like the landlord there. But no, I never went there. I didn't frequent too many gay bars. I've been to like 2 gay bars, 3 maybe in my lifetime. Nothing bad. Well, I've been to more than that, I guess. I had a homegirl that worked at Hamburger Mary's, so she used to give me free food. She's now the manager at Woody's. But I don't go to bars really anymore. But also, like, you know, is whatever. Gay bars, I never. When I was like 18, there used to, where the Stray Cat was originally over on Grand. It's where the Sprint Center is now. There was a gay bar there right next door to the Stray Cat. So when we go see shows at the Stray Cat when I was at like 18, they'd let us get drunk in the gay bar. So that was cool. I mean, nothing weird ever happened. I mean, we did get banned later because some guy tried to kiss my brother-in-law and he punched him in the face. But, you know, nobody tried to fuck me or nothing. So I was cool with it. Like, they used to just, all the gay dudes would get all the ladies to show us their tits most of the time. So it was pretty, I mean, as an 18-year-old, that was pretty awesome. Just, you know.
Frizz Whizz, what is the name of your hound?
Heath.
Heath?
Heath the Hound.
Oh, Heath.
Heath.
Chief.
I was going to say, his name's Heat. That's quite a dangerous move on your part, Frizz Whizz.
I know. I'm not playing that game. It's just Chief, like Kansas City Chief.
Oh, Chief, like a chieftain of a whole clan. Yes.
This episode is rolling some thick mops tonight.
All natural,
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Are we talking about Adam's? Are you talking about the hair? And I got long hair and I got mine tucked up. Mine's all tucked up. I went to the gym. I'm actually like, you know, I'm wearing gym shorts and shit right now. This is a big I'm a big phony. This is all stage production. I got on half the time I'm wearing shorts or pajama pants that I swear I'd never wear in public, but I just put I just put a cool t-shirt on. I don't wear pajama pants in public, dog.
Dude, Lord, show us those wands you got on you.
I got a mini screwdriver.
Oh, these wands.
No, they're not buff at all.
Oh, wow.
I'm just leaned out. Oh, you got your chucks right there, dude.
You got your beating off ones, Frizz Whizz.
You got the California Pacific wave going on, dude. That's what Matt said. Oh shit! Yep. What just happened?
Woo! Gonna catch some waves later.
I lost my light.
Well, someone cast darkness in your room. Under the stairs. Frizz Whizz, Have you cast any good spells lately? I've noticed it's quite warmed up since last month.
Yeah, I've been kind of slacking a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm
You had
over
some
it.
you had some snow on Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was my last hurrah. I think I don't know. Did that groundhog peek its head out? He's like the bane of my existence.
I
Yeah,
think he did not favor your way this year.
No. Yeah, it's about to be that time of the year. I got to get a carburetor coming. I need a carburetor for my van, the fucking Lochnar, so it will ride. I need a
Which chariot were you driving when you passed me?
oh, that's my Safari. That's the daily driver. That's the 1992 one owner GMC Safari. And then I got the 78 Dodge B100. That's that's Lochnar. That's the sum of all evil. And then I have a 79 or 75 Chevrolet G10 that at one time it was called the Last Dragon. I'm not sure if we're still going to keep that name. I wanted to redo it, and I was going to make the inside. I wanted to do the inside like a Japanese dojo, and then I was going to paint a bunch of murals from the movie The Last Dragon on there. I don't know if you guys are familiar with The Last Dragon.
Is that a Bruce Lee thing?
No, it's a blaxploitation film made by Barry Gordy in the 80s that has this guy named Leroy Green, and it's got this dude named Shonuff. He's the Shogun of Harlem. It's basically black kung fu movie. It fucking rules. But it has like DeBarge is in it, and it's fucking great, dude. It needs to be. I need to see if it's on Tubi.
I was just about to look.
Yeah, look and see if that's
you
on
put
Tubi.
Characters from Arena on inside your van.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would only do. It would only be. You'd have to see it because they get this thing called the glow, where they're like, their chi is harnessed so much that they glow on the outside. And like, The Last Dragon's sick as fuck. The fact that you guys haven't seen that movie, I'm like, it makes me iffy about people if they don't know The Last Dragon. So you got to get on that. You guys got to watch The Last Dragon this week, dude. If I can't talk to you about The Last Dragon, then I mean, it's probably it's top 5 cinema for me, for sure.
Put it right after we watch Merlin's Assistant.
Yeah, no, that's a you fucking. I saw. What did I see? There was something on Amazon where homeboy, who's the guy that played Merlin? Fuck, what's his name? He's in some new series, and I saw the fucking thing on, or it was like some series they were playing. Sam Neill, that's who it was. He popped up though on Amazon.
I have a feeling Anson just bulldozed through all those movies, getting so excited.
He did. He watched it. He told me we were only going to watch part 1 because you couldn't possibly watch both parts. He watched both parts and a sequel in fucking one sitting, and then got mad that none of the rest of us knew what the hell he's talking about.
I accidentally watched the third one. I didn't realize. And then I said, I feel like I missed the whole King Arthur part of this series. They just skipped right over it. And then I realized, well, maybe there's a part 3 if there's already a part 1 and a part 2.
Yeah.
And then I had to go back and find out about how problematic King Arthur was.
About that mongoloid-eyed lady just deceiving.
Just didn't realize that Britain has such a, well, mama drama problem.
I didn't realize that King Arthur was an uncle daddy.
Yes, and I think his father was also an uncle daddy.
It checks out. They're royalty, you know?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's just how it was.
That's royal family shit.
It's some Habsburg thing.
Damn, fucking.
No one knows European history, Habsburg.
Nope. I was just like, I'm just going to shut up.
Yeah, I got no idea.
Just look up that chin. Yep, just look up the Habsburg chin, and then you'll be very happy that you are not royalty.
The Habsburg
I think
chin.
I know what you're talking about.
No, again,
Oh yeah,
I've
yeah,
already
exactly.
I've already given my stance on England as a whole. You know.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Due to incestual relations, I'm assuming.
Yes, and don't forget that Queen Victoria gave all the royals
So
of
you're
Europe
telling me anytime we
blood
see somebody that's
problems.
got that inward chin, that means that they got incest in their family tree?
No,
No, this is
outward,
outward.
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 Look it up, Hepburn
Oh, like
Chin.
the big old chin, like a Jay
Like a
Yes,
Leno,
big
it's a
underbite.
like Jay
Yeah.
Leno.
giant chin. Yeah, but worse. Jay Leno is
Worse.
but a minnow to the whale of the Habsburg chin.
How do you even
By the
come
way, Tyler,
across this?
you're gonna be mad at me, but I had my phone almost fully charged and it's below 10% now, so I might be
Oh yeah. Well, we're rearing the end here. We're at
just forewarning if I
hour
disappear.
34.
Frizz Whizz, are you saying your phone is about to freeze?
No, I'm gonna say that like this bitch ass motherfucker right here was supposed to drive his ass to Micro Center today and buy this $20 webcam, and then I didn't call him in the morning to berate him. I called him on my way to the gym to make sure he was prepared, and he goes, "Oh, I just figure I go tomorrow or the next day," as if
Well,
those
okay.
are, as if we didn't spend. If I didn't spend, are you asking me, Ansa? Did last night Adam get on his computer and get on Discord, and I spend the next 2.5 hours trying to figure out how to make his stupid Chinese headset work properly? The answer is yes. Did we then spend 2 more hours trying to play fucking Uno for some dumbass reason, unsuccessfully? Yes.
That was your idea. I thought we were getting that to work so we could play Uno.
I know. Well, we were.
My lord,
And then
in
I
the
got
Frizz
fucked
Whizz
because my
defense.
Uno wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Yes, but High Lord, in the Frizz Whizz's defense, you were out at the Micro Center on Saturday.
I was.
You could have just picked him up something, some old little thing.
Yeah,
So
I don't
I
know
looked
if
it
you
up
guys
today.
aren't aware of this, but I'm not made of money. See, it's
I looked it up today and I made the decision. It's close to my work. So instead of driving all the way out to Overland Park today, I can just do it when I'm already out there.
Well, here's an old lore of Henri Magi, as I used to actually work in that shopping center when I first moved to this city of Kansas.
oh, at that
Where
frame
at?
shop.
At the frame shop, that's right.
I'm just
And
assuming. I
Michael's
just
was right
guessed.
there.
And what that was? Oh, was that Micro Center already?
Yes, it was still,
Back-
but the Michael's was next to it.
Back in the day, that used to be a Schnucks grocery store.
That makes a lot of
A
sense.
Schnucks
And don't
Kroger.
forget that inner theater that's there as well.
Yeah, all that TV money. I'm at about negative $10,000 right now on my investment here. I'm still waiting to break even myself. I actually no. I told Adam he wanted to buy a monitor and he wanted a headset and a webcam. And then it was like instantaneous. It was like, okay, well, we got the headset working, so he doesn't need that now. But then also, it was also like, oh, here's this 50. Originally it was like, well, I can't get the headset and the $59 better webcam. I need this $20 webcam. So he was only going to spend $20. He just didn't go. You
Yeah,
could have just went to Walmart down the street and bought one.
I had other shit I was doing today, man.
What were you doing today, Adam? What's more important than our podcast on Sunday nights?
I took my dog on a much needed long walk.
But hear me out.
I cleaned.
Maybe he would have liked to have gone for a long ride in the car.
Fuck that, dude. He'll make
Or-
me get into an accident.
Or you'll get into a longer walk to the Micro Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have walked.
I called an audible, man. I was just like, you know what? It's close to my work. I'm just going to do it tomorrow. I'll
That's
just
great.
do it on
And
my
now we're
phone
here
today.
suffering the woes because you got a dead cell phone.
Hi, Lord, what do you think of my web crystal ball?
That's not bad. It's not bad.
I think it looks good.
It looks good. That's straight off the laptop, right?
No, I have a somewhat medium grade web crystal ball.
Yeah. You probably got the same one I got. That fucking Logitech.
I do.
Yeah,
Yes.
the same one that I told Adam to buy for $59.
Yes, it was much more during the plague, though.
Yeah, it was probably like $150, $200 during the plague.
During the plague.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that is true. You don't have a Bluetooth. You don't have Bluetooth headphones, Adam?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so if you just plug the Bluetooth headphones in, you can use your phone with it plugged in charging.
Yeah, that's true.
Adam's just trying to find a way to get off the show already. We haven't even talked about barbecue yet, dude.
We need to know about the best
We were supposed to talk about the best barbecue. Go get your Bluetooth fucking headphones real quick.
I'm gonna have to look around.
Oh my god.
We'll watch you.
Yeah, we'll watch you look around for your headphones, you unprepared bastard. Anson, what are you using, the webcam microphone or your own microphone?
Webcam microphone.
Yeah.
I could turn on the other one right now and see what it's like.
Let's see what that's like.
I have two microphones, in fact, already hooked up because I was recording scratch tracks yesterday. Let's see what happens.
You were scratching records?
Scratch tracks for an upcoming musical endeavor.
Is your band playing soon?
We are considered Crappy Steely Dan, which we will probably never play out live ever again.
Oh man, I like Crappy. That sounds good. That sounds something I'd really dig. Crappy Steely Dan.
Is that the name of the band, or is that just what you sound like?
Neither. But we are merely saying that
they
we
just
are not
do
going
coke
to
and
play
wear
out.
big ass glasses. That's what they were.
Indeed, you've caught on. I don't know how to change. Oh wait, I have to go to something else for audio, don't I?
Yeah.
Wait. Hold up. Put device.
So by the way, the last
here we go.
is on Amazon, Google Play, iTunes, and Voodoo. So.
Yeah, we're got the like that. You know.
Do I sound better?
Oh, that sounds much better.
That's with two microphones in the room.
Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds a bajillion times better.
Does that sound even better?
Yeah, it's really loud now.
Oh, well, let me turn it down. Oh, yeah. Now.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, crispy.
That's the microphone we were thinking of using for
Turn
D&D.
it. You could probably turn it up just a little now.
Yeah.
The Frizz Whizz is mad quiet. Yeah, Frizz Whizz is mad quiet. I think I can.
Am I? Did it reset again?
Yeah, I got
It's
you.
freezing.
I got you. I turned you up. Yeah, you're good. Anson.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Now you can hear our beautiful voices.
Yeah, that sounds less. That webcam.
Now
you peek out
sound
that
like you're in a hallway.
webcam, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, I like how this. I like how we figured out the thing that freaks out Anson. It's like, yeah, no, it's not quite perfect, dude. You need to go. Yeah, you gotta move that mic another 6 inches, 2 inches to the right.
Oh, you're talking about the microphone, not me.
It sounds better though.
Thank you. Well, to answer your question, Frizz Whizz, the name of my band is A Distant Now. In fact, next Thursday, we're dropping a visualizer for our last musical project. Hopefully, March 22nd, we'll drop some new singles with a visualizer as well.
What the fuck is a visualizer?
You know, the kids nowadays have a hard time paying attention, so we've made a animation to go along with the video, or the music. Put it on YouTube.
Matt just said he's going to jump on the Discord now so that everything will fuck up again.
Well, he can take my spot because I'm about to drop.
Oh my God, Adam.
I already
We
told
want to
you.
watch you search. We want to watch you search for those magical uncorded headphones.
I make this motherfucker the official co-host.
He
Then
just
he
dumped that
goes.
on me
Then he
today.
goes. I don't know if I can commit to that, dude. The fuck?
Frizz Whizz is busy all the time.
He
You know
ain't
that.
busy on Sunday night.
He's
There's not
always
football season's over.
That's true.
the Frizz Whizz is always chilling. We do know that.
Blue Ribbon Lounge just subscribed, Anson.
Oh boy. Well, unfortunate for me, just me in general.
I think to the band probably. Hey, if you want one of those, I got an extra one of those broadcast mic stands if you want it for your desk, bud.
Oh, I could. Mine's on one right now.
Oh yeah. Pull it a little
See if I
closer
can get
to you.
another.
Oh yeah. Let it. Yeah. Sounds good.
And I want to reiterate that I do really, really like the Blue Ribbon Lounge podcast. Been
It's
listening
great,
to that
dude.
episode today. Yeah, it's
Have you
awesome.
listened
I
to the
love it.
one where they were at the Comic-Con at the at the fucking
No.
Oh dude, go back and find that the
Okay.
one at the it's the best, dude. It's like it's like Matt and the co-host just trying to is there a sexy Santa costume in the Frizz Whizz's mirror?
So Chiefs poncho.
Chiefs poncho checks out. Matt does not approve of that.
Here, I'll get it a little more.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, it's tight. It's just like a bunch of people with autism talking about comic books, basically, and not wanting. Like, also, you get the feeling that some of them probably don't want to talk to anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Like, somehow they're on a podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's fucking
you're
awesome.
Talking about the most awkward people in the world being forced to talk to you about something.
Lying about your podcast? What do you mean? It rules.
I do want to clarify for the Blue Ribbon Lounge podcast that if he wants to hear the visualizer come out, he's going to have to subscribe to the Distant Now channel.
Thank you. And for everyone else that's watching.
Oh, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, I've just been bouncing around on the podcast, but all the ones I've listened to so far are cool as hell. So,
is there any one that brings a chill to your spine, Frizz Whizz?
Oh yeah, Matt. I'm sure they were all willing. I'm not. And that might have came out sounding wrong. It's just in their voice, you can tell that these people are very and the way the interviews are, as being an outsider listening in and not being able to see it, they're very apprehensive sounding and knowing what to do when someone's asking them questions.
That's how I feel.
Good entertainment.
It's good entertainment. It was great.
That's how I feel anytime the High Lord asks me a question, knowing that he could smite me at any moment.
And it's the smite. It would hit suddenly. It'd just be like waka, and then boom, just lightning cracks right through your house.
I hope you would not use your hand though, as you just did.
Yeah, just a chop.
That's
a hand. That's a hand magic. I'm not my hand wizard, dude.
You were asking Frizz Whizz?
Oh yeah, I was saying you were getting a little power hungry as well. I think I've been threatened 3 times now in chat.
Well, I got to keep the members of the coven in line.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want me to be the moderator. I'd have kicked everybody out 5 minutes in. Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say, Matt, is what you said. I just used the word autism in my description. Don't hang up on it. People with autism rule.
Is there a Comic-Con coming again on the 10th of March.
Yeah, that's when Comic-Con is. We had it wrong. We thought it was the 10th of February. It was the 10th of March.
Oh, wait, we decided it is too many coins to enter.
Yeah, it's fucking like $60. I might go on Friday, maybe. I might be down to go Friday and check it out. But I don't to like take the camera. I started looking into it. Like that thing's such a big deal that they're kind of. I'm afraid they would like ask for money, or I don't know the people that run that Comic Con.
Oh, to like go in with a press thing.
Yeah.
There's no point to go if we can't get content.
Well, I mean, other than just experience it, but I don't really have any money to spend at a Comic Con either. So, I mean, fucking $59 to go on Saturday. That's insane. That's more than what a fucking World of Fun ticket cost.
We could just like Wizards at World of Fun too.
Yeah, except for I can't ride any of the rides.
Why is that?
Because I'm pretty sure I can't ride roller coasters and shit because my heart's stint.
Oh, I thought it was because you're worried your bowels are too loose.
No. No, I think I got medieval butt plugs for that.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's just a pig's foot.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the anal pair, ancient torture device.
Oh,
yeah.
the thing that opens up.
Indeed, the Frizz Whizz knows.
I know.
Wow. Yeah, you guys know about some weird stuff, huh?
I mean, I know about my medieval torture devices.
Indeed,
especially when it concerns the asshole. Like,
hey, by the way, 90% of them concern the asshole.
Yeah, well, it's the medieval times. What are you gonna do? Speaking of the asshole, we were talking about. I drove past the barbecue restaurant earlier in the neighborhood, Slaps, and there was a line of people out the door at what was it, 5:30? I didn't even know that place was open that late on a Sunday, but it's 5:30 p.m. and there's a city block long line going out the door. Anson is a multimedia artist. A multi-dimensional, multi-spectral, multimedia artist.
Indeed. I'm going to put that on my artist statement.
But from there, we started talking, and I told Adam that I had asked recently to the people at the coffee shop across the street if they said something about the barbecue restaurant, and I said, oh, I would never eat there, obviously, because I don't eat fucking meat. But also I said was, have you seen the people that own that place? And I got met with some disdain as, fucking Wendell dropped out.
Classic. He's frozen as usual.
Yep. Damn. We're fucking have to kick him.
To kick him off the Discord?
No, I don't want to remove him from my friends. Just from this call, I was gonna kick him from the call.
Can you do that?
I don't know. I'm having trouble doing that right now. Nope. Nope. This is what's great is when people watch this and go, damn, these guys really got it together. Oh,
there he goes.
There he went.
Well, so you are not a fan of the slaps, is what you're saying.
No, I was saying that I asked them, have you seen the people that run the place? And they went, yeah, they're nice people. And I was like, I didn't ask if they were nice people. I said, have you seen the people that run the place? And they went, why? And I said, because they're not exactly pillars of health. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to eat the food if that guy's eating his own food, then I don't want any of that.
Or maybe he's not eating any of his food because it sells out so quickly.
I don't think that's it. I think it's just... Well, and then Adam and I were talking about, like, there's always a debate on what's the best barbecue restaurant. And it's like arguing about, like, who's the tallest midget. Like, it doesn't really matter. We're all here. Who's the smartest dumbass?
What's your secret jackfruit recipe?
Oh, I just buy that shit in a box. It comes already in a box.
Mm. Do you have a favorite barbecue sauce?
Oh, if I do have, I mean, I have a barbecue restaurant that was my favorite before I quit eating meat, and that's Wind Up Barbecue. And then a lot of people
Ah,
give me shit, and they're like, "Oh, this and that." And I go, "I don't really care. They make the best barbecue sandwiches in the city. They have the best sauce, hands down. Best barbecue sauce
really?
is Wind Up
I've not
Barbecue."
had the chance to eat there, oddly, after living here for 10
Oh yeah, I
years.
think the original one's still open. Homeboy
I heard that's the
died.
one.
Well, the second one closed. The owner died last year, I believe. He ruled.
Hmm.
He was a rad dude. But that was a place my grandpa used to take me there when I was a kid, and that was always just the place I liked. I liked it. It had they had the best sauce.
I had a great barbecue venue idea. It's called The Pit. Basically, the pit will move along the side of the I-70 and only cook up roadkill.
Oh, I thought it would be like a pit where you had to compete in the death matches to even just get food.
No, no, no.
Very
See,
arena esque.
we dig a pit to smoke the roadkill, and then we serve it. And if you see the smoke, you stop on the side of the road and have yourself a bit of barbecue
I
from the
think
pit.
I think there's a couple crackheads that already have that going.
Oh, well, I don't want to impede on their business. There's only so much roadkill to go around.
That is true. What do we got
Well,
here? That is true. Oh shit. Where did that motherfucker
the
pop
fridge
up?
was like skates. Wow, it's
Oh shit.
very
Yeah,
quaint.
Gates. Gates is that's not great.
I don't mean to gatekeep barbecue sauce, but not be my choice.
No, not at all. It's too salty. I always thought
Also,
that
I
about Gates.
used to go to the gates on Minnesota.
On State Avenue?
What are you looking up here?
What am I looking up? No, I
Yeah.
opened up Steam.
Uh-oh. I'm that boring. Okay.
No. It was popping up that it had an update, so I clicked the button. It should have opened on the other monitor where you would have never seen it.
No, no, High Lord. You can put on kinetic sand over my face.
Kinetic sand.
That or Subway Surfer. I know the youths are into that.
I'm a big Subway Surfer guy. Big
Really?
big on Subway Surfer. No, not at all. I saw they're making a sequel to Repo Man.
I thought they already made a sequel to Repo Man.
I don't think
Or
so.
just was a remake.
Maybe it was a remake. Did they make a remake?
That was that was back in the 2000s.
No, they've never done anything with Repo Man.
I thought they made a remake. Just like they made a remake of uh Total Recall.
Yeah, they did
Why would you
remake.
do that?
What? Hold on.
There's a remake of Total Recall. And
I
trust
know
me,
that.
it does not have the charm of the original.
I know that. Is there a Repo Man remake? No, Repo Man was. No, there's a new one coming out this year that is partly a sequel to the cult classic Repo Man. Repo Man. There was Repo Men, which was that movie with fucking Forrest Whitaker and Jude Law, where they worked for the company that like gave people transplants, and they would take the transplants back.
Ah, yes. Oh, I was mistaken.
Yeah, there's been they're making a sequel to the Emilio Estevez vehicle.
Hmm. I think they need to stop making remakes.
I agree.
especially when it comes to masterpieces like Roadhouse.
I don't know that Roadhouse. We don't know if it's a remake yet. We don't know if it's a remake. It might be a threequel. I mean, Roadhouse 2 Take It Outside was fucking awesome.
I just want to see the deleted scenes of Roadhouse so it turns into a 3-hour long movie.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fucking excellent. Adam said, are you thinking of Judge Dredd?
Ah, that's a great movie as well. Both of them.
Has a remake. I never saw the remake.
Here's the thing about the new Judge Dredd. It
was better than the first one?
Equal, I would say. But the psychic bad guy lady in that one, she was also in Merlin 2 as Guinevere. It comes full circle.
Is Thomas Jane's Judge Dredd in the second one, right?
Yes, the Kiwi.
Yeah.
He's also in The Boys.
Thomas Jane is?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Who's he play?
The mean British man, I believe, right?
That's not Thomas Jane.
Well,
is that the guy that's in Judge Dredd?
I think so. The remake. He is Judge Dredd.
I gotta look this up.
But I also think Stallone was an excellent Judge Dredd.
Rob Schneider made that movie.
A comedian?
Yeah, he was in Judge Dredd.
Oh, number one?
Yeah. He played
like
Fergie.
Partner?
He's the guy he's the prisoner that he escaped with when they're on that ship.
Oh, yes. Into the Outlands. Were you a fan of the comic books?
No. I played in the video game tournament at Blockbuster for Judge Dredd, though. The game.
It's a very brutal video game for its time.
Oh, the second one was just called Dredd, huh?
How apropos.
There was a TV series called Judge Dredd Cursed Edge.
Ooh. That's wonderful. Is that on Tubi?
I don't know.
Do we watch series on Tubi?
We could. There's another one called Judge Dredd Super Fiend. It's a 6-part web series.
Animated?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Fucking Carl Urban. That's the guy that played Judge Dredd. That's the guy from The Boys.
Yes, he's in both, and he's also in this weird movie about vampires and whatnot.
He was in The Return of the King and The Two Towers.
Wow.
He played Eomer.
Huh.
The Boys, Gen V, The Sea Beast, Batman, Death in the Family. Oh, he does a voice in Death in the Family. Okay. He was in he played a stormtrooper uncredited in Rise of Skywalker. Hangman, Acts of Vengeance, Thor Ragnarok, Star Trek Beyond, The Loft, Short Poppies, Almost Human, Riddick Blindsided, Riddick. Damn. Dread, Red.
Is the High Lord excited about Dune 2?
Yeah. Doesn't that come out this week?
Pretty soon, I do believe.
I seen those, everybody's making fun of those popcorn buckets because they look like fleshlights. Have you seen those?
I have not.
They're pretty funny. When's this bastard come out? March 1st. Yeah, I'll probably go to the movie theater to see that. I watched. I don't know. I need to look up and see who's the most. I gotta look and see. Do they actually use real butter on movie theater popcorn? I doubt it. I gotta see if
They
anybody
use
gives me like unbuttered popcorn because I don't fucking eat butter. You know what I mean?
they use canola oil or whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't want any of that shit either.
It's not very good for you.
It's not good for you at all. It's like the worst shit for you.
You could
But
bring your own yeast and sprinkle yeast on it.
yep, that's a good way to do it. Get the fake cheese yeast.
Hmm.
That's a good way to do it. Yeah, I'll probably go see that in theaters. I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time.
Greenland?
No, sadly, I fucking hate miniature theaters like that.
You're gonna go to the one on Miriam.
I don't really fuck with the Cinemark that much. I grew up going to Midland,
Mm.
West Glen, whatever it is now. It's B&B. I really like the B&B is a good theater chain. They're local to the region. I look to see who's playing it on the best screen. Because even though there might not be a lot of people in there watching it with you, I want to go. I want the movies to me. I mean, I remember going to movies where it was like when movies sold out. You know what I mean? And like that was like I'd go every Sunday. I used to go to the movies, and everyone knew I was going. So if you wanted to come, you could come, and it didn't matter. There was something. I would see something once a week. I would go to the movie theater. You know what I mean? Just to go. This one I was like before I was 21, and I'd see whatever.
My old standby for a while was going to the latest showing on Sunday of whatever movie I wanted to see, but there hasn't been very many good choices to go to.
Yeah, I can't. Going to the last showing isn't an option for me anymore because I'll fucking fall asleep like an old guy and wake up like two days later.
Did you ever go to the movie theater on the plaza?
A couple of times. I didn't like that one. One of my ex-girlfriends, she loved it. Mindy loved that place. I wasn't a big
I
fan
liked
of it.
it. Because the teenagers would talk during the movies.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, then Cinemark is your theater now. Then that you gotta love Cinemark because that's what Cinemark is. I don't want any of that.
It's close. Just a short drive down
Yeah.
the highway.
Yeah, and I will go there. Cinemark might be the move because I can get French fries there, which not the healthiest thing, but it's about the only vegan thing you can probably come across.
You don't sneak in snacks like the rest of us.
Oh yeah, for sure I do, but sometimes a guy you want to get the experience. You grab a fry, you get a fucking soda water out of the machine, you know.
Well, we all know the High Lord sneaks in his own baby carrots.
I'm sure the Screenland Armor does have $5 movies on Tuesday, Adam, because motherfucking screen's smaller than the television in my living room. We could just sit on my couch and bootleg this shit, and I'll have my kids sit in front of us and throw popcorn and talk shit. And that'd be just like being at Screenland. Screenland's cool if you're going to go see an art house film. That's great. I miss the Alamo. I had that same girl that worked at Hamburger Mary's, my homegirl Annie. She also worked at Alamo forever. So I used to be up in the Alamo, dog. I go to the Alamo. I get
A burger and shake.
no, dude. I used to always get weird shit. I get cauliflower wings. I get a pizza. Sometimes I get popcorn. I fuck with them nachos that they had that chips and queso there that was fire. And I wasn't heavy on the soda, so I just get like iced tea, dude. So I get unlimited iced tea for like $2. That place ruled, dude. I really miss that place. Somebody owns it now. I think B&B maybe owns it.
Did you go to the R. Kelly showing of all the Trapped in the Closet?
No, I should have though. I saw Rock and Roll High School there, and then a bunch of punk band people got together. Our one band, they played all these Ramones songs live after the show. That was cool. I got to see Doug Loves Movies there a couple times, which was fucking cool.
You go to Stray Cat Films.
I've never been down to Stray Cat Films. I went there when it was, like I said, back in the day when it was like a music venue. I went, but I've never been to Stray Cat Films before.
They play a lot of weird movies.
Yeah, is that place? They do like weird events there and shit too, right? Like,
Times it seems it has slowed down, but now there's that weird bookstore next to it too.
yeah, a lot of weird bookstores popping up lately.
Yes.
What's up with that?
Like Flagship.
Yeah, Flagship Commie Books on the hill.
You know the High Lord hates books.
No, I like books.
Really, what books are you reading right now?
I haven't been reading. I listened to. Yo, I'm a psycho, dude. I don't have. I'm busy. I'm a busy man. I got into like on Spotify because I pay for Spotify. They started giving you like I think 2 or 3. At least it's more than one. I think it's 2 audiobooks a month. So I listened to Chaos by Tom O'Neill. It's about the CIA and Charles Manson and shit. It was really good. I have the book and I've tried to read it a couple times, but it's just, you know, I work by myself and I work in an environment where I can listen to audio all day long. So I got to where like I started like, you know, I can listen to a chapter of a book a day and I can have the whole thing in my brain by the end of the week.
Oh, I just finished Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? And now I have started Virgin Suicide, which just starts off so sad.
Virtual Suicide?
Virgin Suicide.
Oh, Virgin Suicide. Oh, you read fiction.
Oh, yes. Indeed.
Yeah, I only read, the only fiction I read is comic books. And I did read the Ninja Turtles Last Ronin recently. I have the second Count Crowley book to read.
Are you a fan of Max?
Of what?
Max. M-A-X.
Mildly when I was a kid, but not so much as an adult. I'm not big on the Todd McFarlane shit.
But the drawings are so well done. It had its own cartoon for a brief moment.
Yeah. No, I'm a nonfiction guy, dude. Honestly, like I'm heavy on the non. If I'm reading fiction, I prefer it to be a graphic novel.
With wizards?
It could be with whatever, wizards, non-wizards. I did just buy. Here, hold on. I went to Ollie's the other day, which it's like another, like, fucking, you know, what do you call it? Damaged freight store or whatever. They buy and sell bulk. But I bought this,
You sure do like damaged goods, High Lord.
I do. I like a good deal. But I bought this Batman Dark Knight Returns. It's the graphic novel and the mask.
Nice. Did you like the new The Batman?
I did. I didn't go see it in the theaters because I was like pissed. I was like, this is gonna suck. It's the guy from fucking Twilight. Oh, this is legit, dude. This is legit.
Oh, that's much better, High Lord.
That's a legit mask. That's legit.
Are you gonna wear that? Are you gonna wear that to Comic-Con?
I could. But this
over your wizard outfit?
This is the best Batman book ever. Dark Knight Returns.
I saw the Batman, the movie, at Screenland.
Yeah, and I just, dude, if to see something like that, that movie was fucking awesome, and I wish I would have seen it in the theater. After Mindy told me to watch it, and I watched it, and afterwards I was like, "Fuck, man, I should have went to the movie theater to see this." Because it's badass.
Sure
I've watched it. I've watched it several times. I think I've probably watched that Dune movie I've watched Dune Part 1 probably 3 or 4 times since it came out. And I've watched that Batman movie at least twice. But I'm a big fucking...
Well, I'm sure they'll have a double feature of the Batman movie, just like they're having a double feature of Dune.
Yeah, I'm excited for that new Joker movie that's coming out.
Oh, yeah?
They made
It's
Joker
going to be a
Part
musical.
2. Yeah. That's what they say, but I think that's a loose term, I'm hoping.
You think it's going to be a full opera with recitatives and
No,
arias?
I think there's probably a couple of song parts, but I think they're using musical because she's performing music in it some. But if it's a full-blown fucking musical, I'm going to get up and walk out. Like, you can't make this sequel to what that first movie was. You can't make it a musical, dog. Like,
I have a feeling it might be that good that even as a musical, it's even better.
I don't know.
Are you a fan of a Spider-Verse?
The animated ones?
Yes, of course.
No. I tried watching the second one, and I couldn't get 10 minutes into it.
You didn't watch the first one.
I watched the first one.
And you liked it?
No, I watched it in the theater. I took my kid because Junior's a huge Spider-Man mark. But the first one, I was just like, whatever, it's okay. But the second one, I didn't get 10 minutes into it. I just didn't like it. It was like, it's too much. The animation, I'm not a fan of the animation of those.
I would say it's some of the best cinema ever made, in my opinion.
Damn, that's bold words.
I'm not even a Spider-Man fan. I'm more of an X-Men man.
What do you think about them making new episodes of the '97 X-Men series?
It could be good, but even last season was terrible.
That season that came out before '97, didn't it?
It started in '92 when I was in first grade.
Yeah.
And he had a special Pizza Hut special where you would get a special comic book and a special episode on VHS that was not on television.
Yeah. I had all that
Indeed.
shit.
That shit was really good. And they introduced Jubilee, which we now all love.
Episode 1, Jubilee. Now, dude, I feel like I have Mandela effect, but they made a Generation X, like, made-for-TV movie on Fox back in the day. Hold on, I'm going to look this up. I know that was a fucking real thing.
I just wish we knew more about Weapon X.
Weapon
It seemed
X.
to skip around it. But I am extremely excited about the new Deadpool 3 movie featuring Wolverine, played by the Hugh of Jackman.
That Deadpool 3 does look cool. Yeah, 1996 TV movie, Generation X. The new teenage students at a school for mutants try to stop an evil scientist from controlling the world's dreams.
Is Jubilee in that?
Yep. Heather McComb plays Jubilation Lee. And we got Emma Frost. Kurt Pastorius, which would be Nightcrawler. Mondo's in it.
Did you know Jubilee is of Japanese descent?
Yeah.
Did not know that until the other day.
She's the token Asian.
Well,
you guys can take those Spider-Verse movies and have them. I'll pass. My fucking Spider-Man was the animated series from the 90s.
Can I get a wands up for all the Spider-Verse in the chat?
You can wands up that shit and watch me time you out of chat. Spider-Verse. Get out of here.
Yes. All the Fox, Marvel, TV, and DC TV shows in the 90s were great. Iron Man.
Yep.
And then there was
Superman. A Captain America. There was a Captain America show.
That one was not so great, I think. But
the Flash show was badass. The original Flash show.
Yes,
It
indeed.
was
All of those
sick.
cartoons. The cartoons be popping back in
No,
the
I'm talking about the
90s.
live action Flash.
Oh,
There was a
with the
live
most
ac-
recent.
No, no, no. Back in the day, there was a live action Flash on Fox.
You know, one TV show I liked was Smallsville, which seems, I guess, has held up as a good Superman show. Set in Kansas.
I never got into. I'm not a huge. As much as I love Batman and I like DC, I'm not a Superman guy.
I am not either. He gets to do whatever he wants. He's no
Yeah, it's like
foil.
a cop out.
No, but we do love the man of the bats for sure.
Yeah,
No. Did you ever like the TV show Gotham?
I did. I liked Gotham. Gotham was good. Um,
I thought it had one of the best Jokers of all time, in fact.
yeah. There's that Teen Titans show on Max that's really good called Titans. It's pretty fucking badass.
Did you ever see Legion?
No, I
Like
never
that's right.
watched Legion. Is that good?
Yes, well, he is the most strong mutant of them all.
Yeah.
He's Xavier's sirage.
Yeah. I uh I wish they didn't fuck the X-Men movies up so bad. Like I
They
wish
were
they would
terrible.
have. It sucks because we needed an X-Men movie, but the original ones were terrible. And then like it's like that thing where it's like, can you just start over with the X-Men and do it like start completely over and do it like you did the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and like put some thought into it, because like that could be its own universe, because you could do Days of Future Past with which they kind of did that with fucking, you know, was that what they did that on? Was that Deadpool?
Yes, well, the first appearance of Deadpool was in Wolverine Origins, which was a terrible movie. And Deadpool himself had no mouth, in fact.
Yeah, no, that was horrible. No, I'm talking about which. No, they did that in one of the later X-Men movies, right? Yeah, they did that with Apocalypse and all that. Like, you could branch those stories off and like do them correctly instead of doing them shittily like they did.
I hope they also set the new series in the 90s and basically just remake the cartoon.
Yeah, everybody's up in a tizzy because they made the one guy like fucking non-binary or gay or something.
Well, whatever. But
Well, I think the point is like that's about that's Disney for you. It's like, yo, that shit. How about this? How about it's a children's cartoon from the 90s? It wasn't about sexuality back then, you know what I mean? You knew that like it was more like the old classic jock tale of like the quarterback of the football team had the head cheerleader, and then here's the cool guy fucking Wolverine was trying to win her over, you know what I mean? But like the rest of that, it's like I just hate that they have to turn everything. I don't remember being a kid and it being like, oh well, here's the gay superhero for you guys, and here check out this one. This one's a non-binary reptilian. And it's like we could just have it. They could just exist. I think.
well, you forget of the banned episode of the X-Men cartoon of when Cyclops and Jean Grey had a 15-minute hardcore full penetration sex scene.
I don't think that. What?
Yes! You don't remember that? It
No.
was very, actually moving, their passion for each other. I guess in the 90s you couldn't show that type of thing on national television.
I'm not saying about. It's not about inclusion or disinclusion. It's just like changing what something like. You don't have to change the original. If you're just making new episodes of an old show, then just keep it the way it was. That's how I feel about it. They just do that
There's
shit.
also the episode where Wolverine and Storm did hand stuff.
What? They did hand magic?
They did hand magic on each other. That was the whole episode. Half an hour. Well, 22 minutes.
Good old hand magic.
Good old hand magic, which for Wolverine must be a very precarious thing.
Oh yeah, that's a rough one. He gets a little excited and one wrong move and those blades come out.
Now, I wish the origin one started much earlier than it did. And they just showed mostly Wolverine back in the 1800s, fighting off against Sabretooth.
Yeah, that was good. My favorite episodes were probably the ones with Bishop, when Bishop came back to stop Apocalypse. That was like my favorite little series run. You know what I mean? I liked that a lot.
Isn't Cable Bishop's son, or Bishop's Cable's son, right?
I think so. Yeah.
What a lineage!
Yeah, it is. I mean, X-Men was the most inclusive out of all the comic book shit back then. It had it all.
And they didn't kink shame anybody with all those episodes of such sultry imagery for children to be watching.
Yeah. I just mean that it had like an Asian character. It had African Americans. It had
space
Canadians. It had, freaks, weirdos.
It had an ancient mutant, the first one of all, Apocalypse.
I mean, the X-Men cartoon was really a bold message of like, don't shit on people just because they're different than you. Already.
Did you like the Subway Mutants?
Yeah.
Wolverine's lover?
Yes. That was great. I always liked the guy, who was the dude? Mojo. That had the weird mechanical legs with like the scorpion tail thing.
I have that action figure as well. I probably have 100 X-Men action figures.
I was not a fan of Liev Schreiber as Sabretooth. I wasn't a fan of anyone that they chose to play the X-Men back in the day. I don't think they were great choices.
All cartoons.
I think James Marsden would make a hell of a Cyclops. Did James Marsden play Cyclops in the later ones? I feel like Marsden. James Marsden, dude.
You think they should have a real Sabretooth or Wolverine who's short and stocky? He's only 5'2"?
Yeah, they should have picked Danzig when they had the chance. Because he was Danzig was in the running originally.
The High Lord plays Sabretooth or Wolverine?
Me? No, I'm fucking 6 foot tall.
Oh, we can use movie magic to make you look way shorter.
No way.
You have to get the sideburns.
Yeah, I can't grow sideburns like that.
I don't know if anyone on the stream has ever had to pick up a package.
Oh yeah, he was. Marsden was that. That's the one that I'll agree with. Was James Marsden as Cyclops? He was the only one of the originals that I thought was cast well. He was the original Cyclops. Or at least he was in. Damn, those movies were that far apart? When did the original X-Men get made?
2002.
Hold on, did he only came in on The Last Stand? Did they switch Cyclops on us? X-Men in 2000. No, Marsden was in that. It's just not on his IMDb. That's weird. Yeah, Marsden was Cyclops. I liked that. James Marsden. I'm not a hater. I like Liev Schreiber. He was really good in Donovan. There's a legal yellow pad. Anson definitely has X-Men figures.
I have over 100 or so. I also have He-Man, Aliens, Predator, house. A bunch of them. I'm trying to get the Toy and Miniature Museum to take them, but they said it depends on who's on the board for what toys they take.
Damn. The
Toys have Ghostbusters?
The original Ghostbusters?
Oh, yes, from the cartoon.
Yeah. Ghostbusters or the real Ghostbusters?
The real Ghostbusters. Yes, the cartoon.
Yeah. Well, there was a cartoon for both Ghostbusters. But you're speaking, you're not talking about Peter Venkman. You're talking about the real Ghostbusters.
Yes. The cartoon, which was called The Real Ghostbusters.
Right, where they drove the jalopy around and it transformed. And
Are you talking about the first Ghostbusters in the race car with the gorilla?
Yes.
No, that one is not called The Real Ghostbusters. That one is just called simply Ghostbusters.
I thought that was the real Ghostbusters.
No. They had to call the later 90s Ghostbusters The Real Ghostbusters because the first Ghostbusters would not give over the name for the cartoon. That's what makes it funny because the cartoon is the real Ghostbusters.
Okay, yeah. But I like the original Ghostbusters better. I always thought that was like the weirdest cartoon.
Well, wasn't it not really a cartoon at first? It was actually live action in the 1950s.
Was it?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had to license out the name for the movie.
No shit. So
yes.
The gorilla cartoon was a live action show in the 50s.
Yes, it was a man in a gorilla suit. It was black and white.
You've watched Dirty Dancing twice now, Matt?
A new one?
No. The original. Matt said he's told his wife and his kid 3 times about the episode that Anson and everyone else was waiting for me to say what the best movie ever is. It's fucking Dirty Dancing. All day.
It is very sensual. Wait, you have 2 Patrick Swayze movies on your top 3?
Yeah, top 10. I can't, it's hard to rank them. Beyond that, that's the best movie ever made. Everything else just falls into wherever. It's like one, and then it's like that movie, and then everything else is of equal standing in the top 10.
Like you and my mother would get along.
Your mother sounds like a classy lady.
She loves Dirty Dancing.
She likes the best movie ever made, then.
Yes. She, in fact, thinks it's not dirty enough.
She prefers it dirtier? I need more dirty in this.
This dancing is not dirty enough. Throw some dirt on it.
Throw some more dirt on this dancing. Oh, shit.
You're looking up more about the original Ghostbuster TV show in the 1950s?
No, we'll talk about that next week.
Are we going to watch that instead? I bet it's on Tubi.
It might be. No, I was looking at what time it is. It's 9:30.
It might be that witching hour.
Yeah, it's probably that witching hour. It's 9:30. I gotta pee. I gotta go to work
I gotta watch
tomorrow.
Arena.
Yeah, you gotta finish watching Arena. I'm gonna watch Arena tomorrow night while I fucking. Oh, hey, should we do that Tuesday night? The movie club.
Well, that's my band tonight, so I wouldn't be able to make it as much.
Here's our options. We do it Tuesday, which you'll miss. We do it Wednesday, and we only have 45 minutes to do it before I start that Colt KC stream at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. And I'd have to be doing it live. I got my new laptop, but I'd have to do it live from the ship. Or we hold off till Thursday.
I like the idea that we start on Thursday so you can get more viewers watching into the live stream of the ship.
Yeah, because I figured everybody would watch that too, but I would have to do 2 streams that night, basically. Do one for 45 and then switch it to the other one, so. All right, well, let's plan on that. Thursday night, we're going to stream for Movie Club. Wednesday night is Colt KC. Matt said Thursday. Matt's in on Thursday. All right.
Well, hats off, sorcerers and non-select wizards.
Hats off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Go like the video if you didn't. If you did, thank you. No hockey on Thursday for Matt. So we'll do it Thursday. Maybe we find Thursday's a better night than Wednesday night and we switch it up here. I don't know. Are you doing an Undertaker impersonation right now, Anson? Is this a magic? Oh, that was signing off. Oh yeah, here. Go. Okay, do it again. Okay. All right. That's how you do that. Okay. Oh boy. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys Wednesday night for yeah, maybe we'll just switch it to Thursdays if everybody's in agreement that Thursday's a better night. I'll see you guys Wednesday night for Colt KC. And we'll see you Thursday for the Movie Club.